What's going on, great friends? Welcome into the StreamYard studio, everyone. And we are here for the NFC Divisional Series Game 2 between the Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, I have it on screen with the Tampa Bay's having the ball on the 31-yard line with Tom Brady running the ball off pass to the first down markers. Jake will be joining in a little bit. Keep in mind that his telecast will be far in advance. We are here because Jake and I would like to bring you the updated coverage of some of these playoff games. We did it last week with you guys on the Eagles and the Buccaneers game, and we're looking to continue it today. We got everything going. Bear with us, you guys, for the delayed start. We apologize here, but we do have Tom Brady first down and 10 on the 41, hands it off, runs it right up the middle, probably gets about 2 yards on the play. So I'm just covering for Jake until he shows up. Once he gets into the studio. Just want to give a quick shout out here to StreamYard. We are broadcasting live in the StreamYard studio. If you guys are looking to create your own podcast, YouTube videos, and more, go to StreamYard.com. So I'm just going to provide you updated coverage here. I don't know what I got. All this game tracker, live stuff, and a pass thrown to number 10 is marked incomplete. So third down and 8. That was attended to Miller. So here's the game cast for you guys on the screen. That's what you guys are looking at. This is provided from CBS Sports. NFL game, Rams, Buccaneers as well. Now, like I said, Jake has a much more advanced screen, probably like 2 to 3 minutes more. And that's what this screen is probably on. Brady back to pass, incomplete, broken up, attended to, I want to say Gronkowski, but I'm always wrong. Normal. Oh, exactly. The last play. Oh, yeah, it was attended to Gronkowski. So Tom Brady and the Buccaneers and the Rams and Matthew Stafford is the guy you guys are tuning in for. They're about to punt it off on screen. Like I said, this what you guys are doing here on YouTube is a little bit more ahead than my screen than I get over here where I get the games at. And the punts go back into the end zone, so the Rams will get the ball, I believe, at the 20-yard line. So they are going to take their first break. Just filling in. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm just filling in for Jake until he gets into the studio. I want to go ahead and thank a few more people while they're on break. I want to give a shout out and thank to Place It. Create your mockups, logos, and videos through Place It. The TNC Sports Talk's probably be using Place It. Place It's by Envato. Head on over to placeit.net. Also like to give a shout out to Epic Dimis Sound. Discover your world-class artists, composers, and bands. Find your perfect soundtrack and give your social media account the music they deserve. Epidemic Sounds is a licensed music and noise effect link, and the Jay and Trey podcast proudly uses Epidemic Sounds on a daily basis. Also want to give a shout out to Stream Elements. With one click of a button, easily create and start selling your merchandise through Stream Elements. It's that simple, you guys. Stream Elements is a platform, gives you the objects to sell, gives you a handful of listen ideas, and all you got to do is upload and then put up online. The customers will go to the website, they'll buy the item, they make an order, they do the rest for you. Epidemic StreamYard, Stream Elements. Stream Elements is the place to go. So, kind of rushing through that. I apologize here. If you guys didn't tune in to yesterday games, we had the Bengals beating the Titans 19-16, and the 49ers beating the Packers 13-10. So both games, both number one seed play teams are out of the playoffs. So the 49ers and the Bengals will go over to whoever wins these next two games. It's that simple. Love it when they keep it simplicity. We will have a show to you for you guys tonight on the Jay and Trey podcast right here on the TNC Sports Talk channel. Last and final day. It is Friday for us. We got to talk a lot of things. Jake takes on Trey. We got a new segment called Class in Session with Trey. Where he comes in and asks a lot of questions, asks a few questions, and we kind of give him a breakdown and understanding of what happens. So check that out. Also, if you guys want a chance to win an autograph signing of Brian Danielson, you guys got to head on over to our TikTok page. Not only follow us while you're there, but find the pin that Jake made, video that he made about the Brian Danielson, and then then all you gotta do is like, share, and then comment on that pin. In order to qualify, we'll give that on the 29th of next week as we do an early show from 1 to 3, getting ready for the Royal Rumble. Matthew Stafford back to pass. He throws it, complete pass to, I want to say, Odell Beckham. That is a second down and 10. This is what I'm calling on my end of the screen. Second down here. Yeah, it was to Odell Beckham Jr. Rams Buccaneers earlier they met on, and I believe in week 3 of the season where the Buccaneers lost to the Rams. Obviously, here's the thing. I chose the Rams to win this game, but you could just never you never bet against Tom Brady in the playoffs. That's one thing I will say. Never bet against Tom Brady in the playoffs. Second down and 10. Matthew Stafford's in the shotgun position. He snaps the ball, throws back to pass, looks over to his near side of the field, hits his running back, and he makes his way up the field with the nice block by the receiver. Probably pick up enough to pick up a first down at least. There you go. I don't have names and everything ready for you. Like I said, I was waiting for Jake to show up. He's running a little late to the studio. That is A-OK. We will cover for him. I will be back at halftime also to kind of break down halftime information throughout the game. Want to thank everyone who has tuned in to these games or to our shows previously and continue to tune in. We got a lot of stuff headed for you guys again. For single man in the backfield formation, he motions the man from the far side to the near side, passes the ball, and after a 3-step drop, and it's complete to number 10, to Miller. That'll be another first down. The Rams are moving the ball pretty well at a fast pace down the field. Great blockage from that left tackle. Great blockage. Nice open pass, in my opinion. First down and 10. One man in the backfield. Under center is Stafford. He snaps the ball, hands it off to Akers. Looks like Akers. He gets brought up back at the line of scrimmage. Gets manhandled, and a flag is thrown by one of the Buccaneers defenders. Let me know down in the comments, who do you guys think is going to win? We're going to wait to see from Sean. I don't know the last name. I'm not going to butcher the name. It's holding on the offense. And we'll replay first down. All right. Number 55. Kind of see where he's holding off. The center of the Rams center comes in under his arm. Oh, okay. Now I see where he holds now. He's dragging one of the defenders back as he was going down. Sorry, this is top of the head here. First and 20 here. Ball is placed at the 42-yard line. Shotgun position for Stafford. 2 men in the backfield along with him. Clock's under 5 seconds. And here's the snap. Drops back to pass. Looks for a pass. Nope. Scrambles away. Here's the pass back to number 3. He finds open motion past the 50 up to the 40 and be brought out of bounds at the 39-yard line. At least. Actually, no, they're going to mark it at the 38. So give him a first down at 10. A 20-yard pickup there. Stafford took his time, couldn't find anyone. And number 3, he tried to cut out. He was on the far side of the field. He tried to cut outside, then went back across, and that's when they picked him up. Here's a pass again, and that is caught again for number 39. First down and 10. They're in the red zone for the first time in this game. How crucial it is for anyone here betting against the Buccaneers not to go against Tom Brady and the Rams get on the board first. Nice, clear daylight pass to number 89. Key drives like these count. Key drives like these matter. Under center is Stafford. Hands the ball off, and it looks like it'll be maybe a yard or so. Second down. I would also like to promote coming up next week here on our show, Wednesday, we will have Gillian Robertson on our show, 10:30, 10 to we bring you live coverage and live sports talk news from 10 to noon, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 10 at Wednesday at 10:30. We will have Gillian Robertson. On Thursday, we will have TNA star Chris Harris joining us Thursday. Snap back to pass from Stafford. He throws it into the end zone, over heads of everybody. It'll be third down. With 8 minutes and 8 seconds on my screen here. Try not to pay attention to the StatCast that you guys see provided by CBS Sports, because I would like to call it live action here. Jake will be calling the rest of the game here on out. Third down and goal for Stafford. He's in shotgun position. Clock's under 1, and he does get the ball off in time. A pass back to the far near end of the end zone goes incomplete, fourth down. I mean, I guess you could say, hey, you're looking for a pass interference. You probably also should have been a delay of game. They barely got the ball off in time. And that was a quick up and go, and there was a great defensive maneuvers by number 24 there. Looks like the Rams are settling for a field goal here to get on the board first. Matt Gay. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Rams get to an early 3-0 lead. Both teams had a possession of the ball. The Buccaneers will have possession of the ball coming back. And we will like to now turn things over to the one and only Jake. And you guys enjoy the rest of your game call, and I'll be back at halftime.
All right, thank you, Justin. I apologize for being so late, but yet, as Justin mentioned it, the Buccaneers will get possession of the ball. The Rams went scored 3-0. Pretty much not much has happened already between the first half between both teams, and I think it's going to be a really, really interesting possession here, because I think that with the Buccaneers, they're going to need to be able to try to be able to do what they did last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to have either a passing or a throwing style. I mean, which is the one they're going to do. They're going to need to be able to work on it the most. Once again, if you guys are just now joining us, we're going to be having some live coverage of the Buccaneers and the Rams game. And real quick, I'd like to send a shout out to RMGFX1. You guys can follow them on Instagram. You can find them all on social media platforms. If you are a fighter, podcaster, or if you're just looking to find yourself a brand new logo with your name or anything on it, make sure you guys head on over to RFGFX1. Tell them that Jake/The Fighting Now sent you. They have a lot of amazing logos. I mean, you can pretty much make your own logo, and not only that, they can also turn that into your own merchandise. Think about that, because on the Fighting Now, we're going to be giving away a very special hoodie next Saturday. Don't forget about the 2 Bryan Danielson autographs for TikTok at TNT Sports Talk for all the covers. We're live back on the air as far as my end. Real quick, I want to send a shout out to Justin for helping me out with that. But yet now looks like we're getting ready to kick things off here at Raymond J. Stadium with back to the kickoff already, and it looks like it's going to be a touchback. So once again, the score it is 3-0 right now between the Rams and the Buccaneers. Here comes Aaron Donald, and I gotta say, he's always been outside of T.J. Watt. He's always been one of my favorite defensive players. I mean, first team All Pro each of the last 7 seasons. I mean, the man has done an incredible start for himself. I mean, the man knows exactly what he can do. And I mean, if I was him, I'd be worried if I was any quarterback, because to have a man like him at the defensive line, it's going to be really interesting. All right, here we go. First position for the Tampa Bay, or the next position for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady hands it off. It looks like he's going to hand it off to, I believe that is Fournette, I believe. But looks like he didn't get really much anything right there. Glad to see Fournette is back. Glad to see him be able to make a return. But back to Aaron Donald, though. Aaron Donald is just like one of the most incredible defensive line players there is. I mean, there's a reason why he won defensive. Oh, here we go. Brady back to snaps back pass. And pretty much attended receiver Rob Gronkowski, but yet the pass was short, incomplete. 39. All right. 39 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're trying to do what they're going to do last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. 1 minute, one start, try to be able to do your passing play, next run a play. And so we'll see what this team can do. We'll see what this Rams defense can be able to prove against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've seen that back in week 3 already, but yet that was pretty much quite some time ago. Brady snaps it back to pass, and yet gets a lot of coverage, but yet that is going to be thrown incompletion. 4th and 9 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for Tom Brady and that entire Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense. I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing from the Rams. I mean, a lot of pressure. I mean, obviously you can see Aaron Donald trying to be able to make it through there, and he's just so quick. I mean, look how he got so close to Brady. If it wasn't for that little trip, I mean, honestly, that should have been a holding right there. That should have been a holding on the Buccaneers, but nevertheless, looks like we will get a punt from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Once again, for anyone that is joining us, you guys are tuning in to the TNC Sports Talk coverage. I am Jake Slash of Fighting Now here on the Jay and Trey podcast, and welcome you guys. You guys can check it out on our telecast here. Thanks to CBS Sports. Make sure you guys head out over there. Don't forget, coming up next after this game on CBS, they have the Bills versus Chiefs, as we see the punt, and only gained maybe shy of 2 or 3 yards. It was stopped immediately, but very good Rams defense right there. But yet Matthew Stafford, Odell is going to be coming back out for the next Rams position as they go to commercial break. Your score is still currently the Los Angeles Rams 3, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 0. I gotta say, I liked what I saw from the Rams defense right there. I really liked what I saw, because it goes to show how much they're willing to do, especially with, you have Donald, you have Von Miller, you have Jalen Ramsey. I mean, this is going to be probably one of the toughest tasks that Tampa Bay has faced since, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, since they faced the New Orleans Saints. But yet, once again, if you guys are just now joining us, sit back, relax, have some fun, watch this Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Los Angeles Rams game with me. And if you guys want to follow me on social media, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at The Fighting Now. You guys can check me out. You guys can follow me on TikTok at NerdyJake520. And don't forget, make sure you guys follow our social media platforms. Facebook, TNC Sports Talk. Obviously YouTube, what you're seeing right now. Instagram at TNC Sports Talk. TikTok at TNC Sports Talk. And so much more. I really felt like this is a game that, it's pretty much anyone's game for now, especially later on in the first quarter. And yet, I think the San Francisco 49ers, I'm pretty sure they're on their way back to Cali. If not, they're already back to San Francisco. And they're trying to see who is going to be facing them in the NFC Championship game. Now, of course, with a surprise last night, the Green Bay Packers lost 13-10, and pretty much the Cincinnati Bengals defeated the Tennessee Titans 19-16, I believe. What a crazy divisional! I mean, both number 1 seeds are out, so it pretty much means that I think it might be the 2 seeds that are still in this. That would be the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buccaneers, I believe. Sorry, had to rush after going to the grocery store right there. So trying to be able to catch my voice. Obviously, I want to remind you guys about the very special Pepsi halftime show with Eminem, Dr. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige. I mean, what more to it? I mean, but hey, it's gonna be a good one. All right, we're back live on the air as far as the game is concerned. As we see the Los Angeles Rams on starting off their next possession here in the first quarter with less than 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. Stafford play throws it to Odell Beckham, yet the pass is caught. And yet that's going to probably be about a second and 3, I believe. But yet the pass was to Odell. Stafford trying to be able to head to the NFC Championship game. They're looking back on there, and I'm sorry, but that should have been a holding call. That should have been a holding call. I'm sorry, but it seems like, and I think Brady was looking for the same thing. I mean, but never mind. It was 2nd and 1, so yet 2nd and 1 for the Los Angeles Rams, ball on their own about 37-yard line, 38, 37-yard line. All right, Stafford passes again, gets pressured, and yet tender receiver, but yet looks like we might have an interference call, or either that or he's roughing the passer. We'll have to see from the officials right here. It's probably gonna be a pass interference. What they're saying. Yep. Wow, pass interference on Dean. Let's take a look right here. Yeah, he was holding him back. Yeah, that was definitely a pass interference call. The referee saw it, so and I figured they would have got it on for Stafford for the roughing the pass right there, but surprisingly it wasn't, to say the least. But we're still in the first quarter, 6 minutes and 22 seconds left here live at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. So far, it's been the Rams that have had the most yards. It's been with the Rams already with a score of 3-0, but now they're trying to be able to extend that score, trying to be able to extend their lead right now. As we see Stafford drops it back to pass, quick pass, and it is caught. And the pass was attended to. This is why I wish Chester was here. But either way, the pass was called, but it's going to be 2nd down. It was Tyler Higbee. Thank you, Justin, for this pretty much this telecast presented by CBS Sports. And yet, if you guys want to get a chance to check out CBS, make sure you guys download the free CBS Sports app. And if you're out and about and yet you do not have a way to be able to watch the big Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs game, then yet have no fear. There's your chance right there with the free CBS Sports app. Excuse me. Don't forget, also the game is going to be also on Paramount Plus. So if you do not have CBS Sports app and you're looking to be able to find a chance, it looks like the Rams is now heading off for the run. I should have been calling the game, but instead I was talking about the next game. But yeah, so pretty much Cameron Akers with a first down for the Los Angeles Rams. Weather is definitely a lot different compared to what we saw last week. It was like windy and raining a little bit, but now you got that beautiful Florida sunshine. All right, here we go. The ball looks like to be the ball on their own 39-yard line. Throws it back to pass, but he gets pressured up, so he had no choice but to throw it right there. And that was Ndamukong Suh, old teammates. Wow. And yet that's going to be a flag for taunting on Ndamukong Suh. On sportsmanlike conduct. Former teammates going at it with Ndamukong Suh and Matthew Stafford. That's going to pretty much cost the Buccaneers with a unsportsmanlike conduct on Ndamukong Suh. You'll see it in the replay. The finger pointing, The trash talking, there was no need for that. Something must have been said between these two. Something must have been said, at least like probably their past days whenever they were former teammates. And I think the Dominican Sue was trying to be able to make a statement, but yet they're going to pretty much, now that pretty much puts the Rams into the red zone here very shortly with a 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. Akers going for a little bit of run. He gets it all the way up, and it's going to be first down more, but yet the ball is going to be inside the 5-yard line thanks to an incredible run by Cameron Akers right there. Pretty much sets them up inside the red zone, inside the 5-yard line. Already, the Los Angeles Rams are making a very huge plays right here in this drive. Great blocking from the receivers from I don't know if that was Cooper. No, it wasn't Cooper. But either way, though, you cannot ask for a great block right there with that situation happening. Cameron Akers, man. I like Cameron Akers. Really awesome. And yet already 2nd and 1, and yet the first down. First down is going to be for the Rams. 1st and goal. My apologies on the botch. It looks like they're going to be past the 10-yard line. And I think I think Brady knows that he'll have to get ready to head out here soon. You can see the tense in Tom Brady's eyes. This is just the first quarter. This is just the first quarter already, and you can see how tense this game is probably going to be. 1st and goal for the Los Angeles Rams inside the 10-yard line. Stafford hands it off to Akers. Touchdown, Los Angeles Rams! That is Blanton. Blanton right there with the drive with 7 plays, 71 yards, and a time of 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Right there, that is going to pretty much extend the lead. Blanton is going to help make this Rams team go to a 10-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fakes handed off to Akers, and then finds the open man. It was Blanton. Touchdown, Rams. I know Justin's got to be really excited. He's got to be celebrating about that. So really, really great stuff heading your way. And it kicks it up, and yet field goal is good by Matt Gay. What a game this has been, ladies and gentlemen, already for the Los Angeles Rams. If you're a Rams fan, you got to be celebrating. The score, it is 10-0. I'm sorry, and no disrespect for the Buccaneers fans, but the Dominican Sue pretty much screwed you guys on that drive. If it wasn't for that unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, then yet I would say that the Buccaneers could have at least got them down to a field goal. And we all know that both Stafford and the Dominican Sue were former teammates for the Detroit Lions. But never did I think that I ever have to see Sue going up in Stafford's face like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it was like a really great moment because, like, yeah, Sue pretty much tried to be able to put the blitz on Stafford, but at what cost? I mean, this is a chance for you to go to the NFC Championship game to meet against the San Francisco 49ers. A lot is going to happen. A lot is going to happen with this. So if I was Tampa Bay, I'd have to work on something. But yet, after that incredible drive from the Los Angeles Rams, you can see up here on our telecast thanks to CBS Sports, the score, it is the Los Angeles Rams 10, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 0. So Brady's going to have a lot of work. We know that Fournette is back, but the thing is, though, is that I would put Fournette in the third string, rely on Vaughn, rely on Giovanni Bernard in this situation. But yet you can see how much pressure they're going to get into as far as that Rams defense. We saw it already, but hopefully the officiating can be able to make some better calls. Because I'm sorry, but yet that last drive with the Buccaneers up in 3rd down should have been a holding penalty, but it wasn't. But we'll definitely have to see here shortly as we're waiting back on the break. I want to remind you guys about tonight's show will be live at 10 o'clock. We're going to take you guys up to midnight for a very special 2-hour show. And don't forget, we have Jillian Robertson going to be joining us here Wednesday at 10:30. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And, of course, you can't forget about this coming Thursday. We have the Wildcat, Chris Harris. So now the question is who's going to be joining the San Francisco 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals in the conference championship games next weekend? We're finding out today, but yet already the kickoff looks to be up in the 25-yard line. That is Darren with the run. And obviously, talking about the historic career within Tom Brady. And the crazy thing is, this is going to be the last CBS broadcast you'll see with them until Super Bowl. That's going to be a lot of fun. Super Bowl is going to be a great time. Right now, it looks to be up in SoFi Stadium. Los Angeles Rams preparing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady snaps it back to pass. He gets Fournette. Fournette goes for a run. And yet he's going to be getting a first down and more. First down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a really nice screen pass right there to Fournette right there. That is going to be a gain of 13. Thanks to our the CBS with the telecast. So wait, I'm trying to be able to make sure that you guys won't hear the audio because the last thing I want us to do is get copyright. I think we have Trey here. He says, "Let's go Rams!" And yet 10-0. If Justin was here, I'll be able to get a chance to get you up here so you can join me. But yet already Brady throws it to Gronk. Gronk gets them more, and yet first down inside their own. First down inside the their own 45. But yet Brady to Gronk once again at his best. Tom Brady making the throw to Rob Gronkowski right there, passing the 50-yard line. Gained a lot right there. Rams defense did not really pay attention, but yet it was Von Miller that tried to be able to bring Brady down. So now looks to be up into the 45-yard line, hands it off to Fournette. But 29 yards on that last play before Fournette ran the ball. 29 yards. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Byron Leftwich, the current Buccaneers offense coordinator, he knows a thing or two when it comes to these situations. Raheem Morris, trying to be able to get his defense to be prepared. As such, with Tom Brady and this Buccaneers offense. Sean McVay is trying to be able to pay attention. Bruce Arians trying to be able to see what his boys can do. 2nd and 9 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady snaps it back to pass. The ball is thrown to, I believe that might be Johnston. Or Miller, my apologies. The ball was thrown to Miller, but it's still 3rd down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3rd and 4. Third and 4 right now. Tom Brady, 3 out of 7 right now for 45 yards. I keep saying right now. I don't know why. The clock's winding down to 40 seconds. 3rd and 4 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady snaps it back to pass. Incomplete. I don't know who the intended receiver is. I think it might be. I don't know who it was. But 4th and 4 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ryan Sukup goes out for the first field goal attempt. It's going to be a 45-yarder first field goal attempt for Tampa Bay here. We'll see what we can do here. All right, the kick is up, and it is good. Down to a touchdown point lead. It is now 10-3. Oh yeah, we'll see what happens right there. This is something I really noticed about the Bucs over like the last 2 weeks. is that they know that they're being pressured, and they know it. They know it. It's just crazy thing is that they know that they're going to get pressured. They know that Brady keeps trying to be able to throw, but is not going to be able to work out in this tempo. So, I mean, you really hate to see that, but what more can you do? Only thing I can be able to tell y'all is Brady's going to have to be able to find himself a tempo. I don't know what. Like, no offense to Fournette, but yeah, if Fournette, first time coming back, he's getting a couple of plays. I mean, as far as like the receiving wise, and what he'd be able to do as far as to run the ball, that's a whole different story. But looks like we're getting ready to head out here. Back kickoff here at Tampa Bay with less than 32 seconds. And there's a flag on the play, and it looks like the ball was kicked out of bounds. So that's going to be yeah, the ball was kicked out of bounds. That will be on the kicker. I thought that was going to be a touchback, but I was wondering why the flag was thrown. But I don't know. I don't really know for sure what to say about that. But that's going to give the Rams a very good chance to get them possession, because the ball will be placed at spot at the 40-yard line. So now let's see what this Rams offense could do. We have less than 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Don't forget, Justin will get a chance to come back at halftime, so we'll definitely talk about that. We'll definitely take a break. And yet, a run from Cam Akers, and it looks like that'll probably be the last play before the end of the first quarter. Yeah, it looks like they're going to wind the clock down, so yeah, it's going to. Well, never mind. Maybe they may not be winding down the clock. Either way, yeah. That is the end of the first quarter. Your score: the Los Angeles Rams 10, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3. All right. So one thing I've noticed out of this first quarter since I came here is that the Rams are putting in a lot of pressure on defense, which they need to. And Stafford looking like he has a tempo he can be able to use. He's definitely doing good. Cam Akers, I was not really surprised about his performance, especially in the first quarter. He needs to be able to continue that coming up in the second quarter. You guys are watching our TAC Sports Talk coverage of the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. I am Jake's, aka the Fighting Now. You guys can follow me on Instagram. Sorry about that, y'all. Whew. But many more great stuff coming your way. The question is we're probably about a month, maybe less than a month away from the big Super Bowl. But yeah, the question is who's going to be going. We'll find out come next week, because we will be having the San Francisco 49ers facing the winner of the Rams and the Buccaneers game for the NFC title. And then the Bengals, who will have to wait on who their opponents are going to be for the NFC Championship between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I will say this, though. One thing I noticed about between the Rams and the Buccaneers is the Rams defense are putting a lot of pressure, which they need to. And they got to be able to. The only problem is that they allowed Gronk, they allowed Miller to make these plays, but I feel like the defensive back has a lot of work that they need to do. So we'll definitely have to see from there. But what more can you do? Of course, once again, if this is your first time joining us, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Head on over to TikTok at TNC Sports Talk if you guys want all the coverage for your for the Brian Anderson autographs. We're giving away not one but two Brian Anderson autographs on TNC Sports Talk. So make sure you guys head on over to our TikTok right now if you want to be able to win. Winner will be announced this coming Saturday before the Royal Rumble event. All right, so far it has been 8-11 for Stafford for 106 yards, only one touchdown. Brady with only three out of 8 for 47 yards. As we see the Rams coming back out to start this second quarter. All righty. I think this might be another passing play, but this could be a run. Yes, it is. It's going to be a passing play for Stafford. He's getting pressure in the pocket, and he's getting sacked. Stafford is down. That is Bahia. No coverage right there for the offensive line. Right, I keep saying right there, but no coverage for Stafford with this play. Cooper Kupp was waiting, but yet a loss of 10 on the play. 3rd and 20. Stafford snaps it back to pass. Throws it up. It's wide open. It's Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp going all the way. Touchdown. Touchdown Los Angeles Rams. Wow. Talk about an arm right there from Matthew Stafford. Cooper Kupp. He's Cooper Kupp. He's going to score a point up. He scored a touchdown. He scored a touchdown. Gonna be a 17-3 lead right here. Awesome stuff from Cooper Kupp. There's a reason why he's probably pretty much the best receiver in the league. Amazing stuff. So yeah, another penalty on the Buccaneers defense, this time for another unsportsmanlike conduct. Don't know what happened here, so yeah, I said it was on number 54. This Buccaneers team is not looking very strong right now. You can sense the frustration going on the Tampa Bay sideline. As Gabe Hinwich, the kicks up, and it is good. 17-3 Los Angeles Rams. I keep saying Buccaneers, but I like to see how did Kupp get so open right here. Oh, he just pretty much let Davis didn't even do anything. He just let him go by. No coverage at all at one point. Wow. Talk about a very beautiful play. Awesome stuff right there. Trey's excited. Trey's excited about this because he does not want to see Tom Brady being back in the Super Bowl. Cooper Kupp. He's Cooper Kupp. Scored a touchdown. And the Rams defense is struggling here already in the first half. And Justin's got to be doing cartwheels right now because that's how excited he is right now. I keep saying right now, every time I've been saying right now, give me $1 or just give me something, and I'll be rich. Very awesome stuff right here. Stop saying right here. Anyways, back to the kickoff. Oh, and already got stopped. This Rams team is already showing up. They didn't come to play. Jeez. So we're seeing what happened with Davis. He took off his helmet and slammed it down. So Davis is not really happy at the moment with how it's going. You can sense the frustration. Meanwhile, on the other side of the line, Stafford's like, oh yeah, let's go. All right, back to looking at my tablet. All right, Buccaneers are back out for their next drive. Here comes Fournette being stopped right there. That's going to be about a gain of 4 on the play. Their first drive of the second quarter. As we get a chance to see Al Michaels and Collinsworth. Trey, I know you got to be in the comments, but yet I know you got to be enjoying this, bud. I know you got to be enjoying this. If I had it, if I could, I could add you. If I could, I could be able to get a chance to add you. All right, Brady snaps it back to pass, and yet dropped by Mike Evans. 3rd and 7. Nobody watched Tampa Bay Tom Brady back to the Super Bowl. Let's go Rams. Oh man! Once again, Justin will be joining us here at halftime. I was a little bit late because I had to go to the grocery store. So my apologies to Justin, but I appreciate him taking care of a little bit of the first quarter for me as we are back here. All right, here we go. Brady snaps it back to pass, and there's going to be another incompletion from the Rams offense. This is not the Tampa Bay team we seen last week. Oh, my Lord. Jalen Ramsey with the great coverage on Mike Evans. Let's see what happened here. You can see Brady's like, okay, my apologies, coach. My bad. I'm getting too old. But here we go with another punt from the Buccaneers. And it's got a really good punt back up to the 30-yard line. Moving on up to the 40. Only getting close to the 50 right there. That was a very beautiful, beautiful return. Getting close to the 50-yard line. As they head to the commercial break, your score, the Rams 17, the Buccaneers 3. When it's less than 13 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Man, I got to say, it makes me want to grab me another drink. So I'm going to carry you guys while I'm getting myself something to drink. Clear as day. That was a very, very awesome drive by the Rams. All right, got me my drink. All right, let's get back to the show. So yeah, as I'm saying there, y'all, awesome drive. And yet, can luck strike twice? Can lightning strike twice again? I mean, this Rams team, Stafford, Cooper Kupp, been very, very tremendous, so to speak. I really like what they're doing. And the defense came to play. The defense have been rocking this Buccaneers offense. But hey, real quick, I want to send a shout out to our sponsors at RMGFX1. Make sure you guys head on over there right now because myself, yours truly, and RMGFX1 is having a very special giveaway. Make sure you check that out. Also, I don't know if Trey is watching, but Trey, would you like your own custom logo, your own Trey the Champ logo? Well, then if you want that, then make sure you guys head on over to RMGFX1. They make logos, they make rash cards, they make mouthpieces, they make pretty much anything you want, and they make it incredible. They do banners, whatever you name it, they make it. So head on over right now to RMGFX1 on Instagram. Tell them that Jake sent you. Also, send a shout out to Mom's Basement and the Banana and the Bee podcast, aka Taylor Starlin's podcast. Been listening to a lot of that. Also, hey, shout out to 1-2 Kickouts podcast as well. I've been listening to like a lot of stuff. Also, don't forget about our great friends at Armchair Booking for amazing stuff. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate Armchair Booking. We appreciate so many incredible people out there. We're here. We're here to have some fun. We're having some fun up in the sun. Make sure you guys can see me, so to speak. Here comes the Los Angeles Rams. I always about to say Tampa Bay Rams, but it's the Los Angeles Rams back out for the next drive. Second drive in the second quarter. So let's see what happens here. With less than 13 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second quarter. The Rams are almost up at the midfield. As we see Stafford heads off to Akers, but yet he gets stopped. I was kind of waiting to see if they were going to throw another taunting because it seemed like that these refs are getting really crazy. But yet Nunez rockets with the tackle on this play. Second and 13, loss of 3 on the play. Stafford throws it back to pass, and it's tipped, I believe. I think the pass was tended to Tyler Higbee. Third and 13. Could this be another quick 3-and-out drive for the Los Angeles Rams? All right. Stafford's back to pass. All by his lonesome. Throws it, but yet it is incompleted. The intended receiver was Odell Beckham Jr. So yet it is a quick 3-and-out for the Los Angeles Rams. Quick 3-and-out for the Rams. So yet they're bringing out the punt team real quick. So yet we'll see how this goes. Johnny Hecker with the punt, and then Darden, the rookie, going to be the one to return it. All right. Punt is up, and so far, beautiful, beautiful punt. Oh, is that going to be a touchback? That is going to be a touchback. He tried to save it, but yet, unfortunately, they'll end up getting it on this 20-yard line. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers come back out for their next drive. I tell you what, it's a little bit difficult trying to be able to do this by yourself, but hey, it was my idea, so hey, I'm the one that will take responsibility for it. All right. Already a crazy game. Also, huge 2 shows next week, followed by a very special show the week after. We have a very special guest, Gillian Robertson is going to be joining us this coming Wednesday. We have the Wildcat Chris Harris that'll be joining us on Thursday, and then following that, we're going to have bare knuckle fighter Chris Segalia that'll be joining us next Wednesday. And then, sometime next month, we're going to have Lights Out Cat Nelson's going to be joining us. And so, real quickly, while we're on commercial break, I do want to talk about who's going to be on the Fox team as far as the NASCAR coverage. Obviously, Mike Joy's going to be in there. We're going to see Clint Boyer, a.k.a. Clint Boyer, going to be returning. But never in my life did I ever have to say this, but the man, the Hall of Famer himself, Tony Stewart, is going to be in the Fox broadcast, filling in for Jeff Gordon's spot. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. We'll see him on February 6th. February 6th will be the exhibition race live at the LA Coliseum. And following that, on February 20th, we have the Daytona 500. Oh man, so many exciting things is going on. I'm excited. You're excited. We're all excited. I mean, I think I'm the only one excited. I feel like I'm talking my head off, but yeah, hopefully this this halftime can be able to come up, because I don't see how Justin can do a podcast by himself. But now I know how he feels. So, whew. So many incredible things coming your way here as far as the podcast. So yeah, make sure you guys follow that. The talk show. I mean, it's just a sports talk, whatever it is. You got so much coming your way. And of course, you see probably a guy that I pretty much grew up watching whenever he used to play for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Byron Leftwich. Man, he went from player to offensive coordinator. I mean, what more can he do? Brady steps it back to pass for the next drive, getting pressured by Von Miller. And another incompletion for Tom Brady. Oh, hey, Trey. See, this is why I wish I was going to control this, because I would want you to join. I would want you to join simply enough because, yeah. But Brady steps it back to pass, and yet it has been tackled. Trying to go for the legs right there. So it's going to be a third down right there. The intended receiver going to be that's going to be Johnson. Yeah, it's going to be Johnson. But so far, the Rams offense 47% on third down today. They were 0-4. Here we go. The pressure up again. And yet this time, Mike Evans finally catches a pass and first down for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got the link, but I'm upset. Bruh. Set up. Get your tail set up. But then again, once when you come in, Justin will have to add you. But either way, as we're back in the game, and yet Mike Evans getting tackled and caught a second straight pass right there, second down for the Buccaneers. Second and 6, ball on the 35-yard line. Tom Brady passed it, and another incompletion. I can't tell you how many incompletions he's had in this game. But this is not the Tom Brady that we've seen last week. And look at how mean and furious that defense is, especially Ndamukong Suh. The defense needs this offense to be able to score some points up on the board. They're down 17-3 here at the second quarter. 3rd and 6. 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Here comes Tampa Bay. Brady throws it. Finds his receiver. That's Mike Evans. Oh, Stephon was a man. That is Jalen Ramsey. And it all went past midfield. The Rams did not stop Mike Evans right there. I don't know where Jalen Ramsey went. Brady said or Trey said, I am like everywhere right now. Trey said the Brady retirement tour. Yeah, if that's the case, but yet the thing is though is that Brady's finally get a chance to finally pick up some plays, so to speak. Meanwhile, speaking of Brady, gets pressure, finds Mike Evans once again, and this time it's going to be a second down for Mike Evans. But a flag is on the play. Is that going to be a holding? We'll see from the officials. They're saying it could be on the defense. We'll look see. Another unsportsmanlike conduct again, this time on Tampa Bay offense. And that is on Brady. What? What did Brady do? He got hit by Von Miller. Did he say something? He was trying to get the helmet call, and he was mouthing the officials. Wow. I never thought I'd have to hear an unsportsmanlike conduct from Tom Brady. That's going to make things worse. 2nd and 17, a 10-yard penalty by the Buccaneers and Brady. And speaking of Brady, he pretty much snaps it back to pass. Tries to throw it to Fournette, and that first down goes to Tampa Bay. And he's still talking to the officials. Brady, you're going to have to shut that mouth if you want to be able to win this game, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love Tom Brady. I love how he expresses his emotions going on. But yet, if you keep mouthing the officials, then yet, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but he'll end up getting disqualified. Just imagine that. Tom Brady going to be disqualified. Here we go. Brady snaps it back to pass again. This time to Fournette once again. And it'll probably be like maybe a yard, probably like a couple of yard gain, but I don't really think he gained anything. I understand Brady was trying to show where Vaughn hit him, but I mean, there was no sense in trying to be able to foul mouth the referees as we see Brady. Oh, and that trying to be able to pass it to I don't know who was that. Was that to Miller or Johnson? I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, the 10%. Yeah, it was to Johnson, an incomplete pass. This will be another third down conversion for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 1 out of 5 right now here in this first quarter or this first half already. 39. So yet once again 1 out of 5 in the first half for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on third down conversions. There we go. Brady snaps it back to pass, gets really pressured. Another incompletion. That is going to be stopped right there. So it's like, will the field goal? Will they bring up the field goal unit? Oh, you can see where Brady got hit. You can see where his the part of his right on his right side of his lip that Vaughn got him pretty good. This could be another 48-yarder for Sukup. His kick is up, and this time it is wide to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, wide to the right. No good for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brady will end up having to get stitches on that. Wouldn't be surprised. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers game, and the Rams are pretty much not giving the Buccaneers any room in the first quarter, in the first half. That Rams defense has been really, really good. And there's a reason why, like, Brady's always been throwing these incompletions because he doesn't have enough time in the pocket. Tough break right there for Tampa Bay. Tough break for Brady. But I will say this though, that could have been a lot worse than what it was for Brady. Trey, if you're watching this, bud, what did you think about all that? Or if anybody watching this, what do you guys think about that? Excuse me. So yeah, once again, the Rams are up 17-3 here at about 9 minutes even in the second quarter. So much is happening, and we'll have to see what goes on here with the Rams' next drive. After a missed field goal by Ryan Sukup, 48-yarder, it was wide to the right. What more can you do? What more can you do? The Rams are they came to play. I'm happy Thomas getting bad. LOL gets himself DQ'd from the game. See, I understand Brady's frustration because that should have. I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, that should have pretty much disqualified Vaughn because that was kind of like a helmet to helmet hit. There's a reason why like Brady's mouth is like busted as on that shot you see right there. So I look forward to seeing Justin's comments from that game from this first half. I know he's currently busy with the kids and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to Justin, shout out to Trey, shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for spending your time out of your day to get a chance to watch our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers game as we get ready to head back to the Rams' next drive. 9 minutes left in the second quarter. All right. Stafford hands it off to Akers, and yet probably about a gain of 1 or no gain on the play. But Matthew Stafford has been playing tremendous football. Absolutely tremendous. And the crazy thing is, he's stayed with Detroit Lions for the longest time. And nobody really knew how good he was, especially whenever he was playing with Detroit. But we're seeing it. We're seeing it with whenever he's been on a roll with the Rams. Stafford back to the pass, fakes it off, and then finds an open man. That was Akers. Probably about a gain of 7 on the play. Probably going to be about 3rd and 3 on the play, and it is. Now we've seen We've seen these third down conversions. So, yeah, we'll see if it's going to be another quick 3 and out for the Rams, or is it going to be something magic that we've seen between him and Cooper Kupp. We'll see. Stafford, the only man in the backfield. Stafford snaps the ball, finds no man, is Akers, but yet he gets the first down or more. That's going to be inside midfield. 1st and 10 for the Rams. No quick 3 and out there. I got one question only. Where is this Buccaneers defense? Because the team that played against the Philadelphia Eagles last week has not shown up here this week. I'm sorry to say this, but yet, could the Madden curse hit Tom Brady? Could this be it? I don't know. With less than 7 minutes left in the first half, we're gonna find out though. 17-13, and yet, almost got a delayed game, but yet Stafford hands off to Cam Akers, but yet probably about getting a 1 on the play. Man, there's a lot of frustration on that Buccaneers defense. You can just tell. All right, here we go. Stafford snaps the ball off. And then he starts to go for a run. He's going to run, slides it in there. We get probably about maybe a gain of 4, maybe a gain of 5. Third down. Third down for the Rams. 3rd and 5. Tom getting embarrassed by the Rams. I love it. The Rams are they've came to play. They have came to play right now. If the Rams and the Bengals make it to their divisional championship games, I'm congratulating both of you guys. Straight up. 3rd and 5 right now. And a timeout being thrown by the Rams. The Rams called the first timeout. I gotta say, this first half has all been about the Rams. Only 1 field goal made for the Buccaneers. That was Ryan Sukup. He is pretty much 1 for 2 in field goals after missing, I think it was like a 48-yarder wide to the right. They're showing a shot of Brady, but yeah, I don't think his lip's like that bad from where he got hit by Von Miller, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for sure. You heard that, Trey? Bring out the. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Just I'm ready for you to here we go. Stafford snaps the ball off and hands it off, throws it to Tyler Higbee right there. Oh my gosh! But anyways, consider the fact that you and Trey, both y'all teams potentially going to the conference title games. I'm not signing any forums, or applications, so to speak. Or Steelers all the way. But anyways, back to this game though. Tyler Higbee, three receptions for 43 yards. Very, very great stuff to see right there. 1st and 10. About less than 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Almost halftime. And thought it was gonna be a delayed game. Stafford snapped the ball off, and he finds Cooper Kupp, and it's gonna be about 5-yard gain on the play, maybe. There's still a lot of game left to be played, and you're talking Tom Brady has never. Oh no, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. Tom Brady could potentially have a comeback. Here comes Stafford. Stafford snaps it back to pass, and he throws it to Odell Beckham Jr. That's going to be Is it going to be right at the line for 3rd and inches? Whew. No, they will give it to him. So it'll be 1st and 10. with less than 4 minutes left here in the second quarter. Your score is 17-3. The Rams. The Rams are looking really good. I mean, I like what I'm seeing out of Stafford. Stafford's definitely getting his tempo. Running game's not been really the best, but yet expect Cam Akers to do something incredible. Stafford snaps it back to pass, getting pressured, trying to be able to find a man. And he will throw it out of bounds, incompletion. 2nd and 10 with 3:35 left. Just imagine if Von Miller and Odell joined this Rams team this year, and they finally get a chance to win their first Super Bowl. Well, I mean, Von's really already won a Super Bowl, but I'm saying with Odell, if that makes sense. Sorry. See this? I already know I'm going to be corrected at halftime, but I'm ready for it. Up there it is. All right, Stafford snaps it back to pass, throws it to gets down. Is that Akers? I'm not a bandwagon, but I just plan out. Don't want Tom Brady to be in that Super Bowl. Well, with the Rams being short on that one, that's when he lost a 5, 3rd and 15. I think they are in field goal range for Matt Gay. The crowd is getting loud, so. Third and 15, the timeout has been called by the Rams, I believe. They've already used their second timeout. They only have one timeout remaining here at the first half. Gonna step aside real quick. Gonna grab me a drink while they are gonna be showing their little commercials, stuff like that. This stuff can be difficult at times. But hey, 2:53 left in the second quarter. You guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers telecast thanks to CBS Sports. Don't forget, coming up next, Trey's going to be focused on this one. We have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be a fun one to watch. The Buccaneers fans are getting prepared. They're already throwing their towels. They're getting amped up. 3rd and 14 for the Rams. They've been pretty good at third down conversions. We'll see how it goes. Stafford throws it up to Cooper Kupp. And Cooper Kupp is going. And it will be short, so it probably will be a field goal for Matt Gay. Making this a 20-3 game, and that's exactly what the Rams need to do. But I will say this, though. Good play by Cooper Kupp. Very, 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 very good play. 4th and 3. 40-yard field goal for Gay here. The kick is up and is good. 20-3, the Rams. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah, they'll bring out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out for the next drive, and they're looking at previous games. The Buccaneers losing to the Rams 11-6. Imagine watching that 1999 NFC Championship game. Marshall Faulk, Kurt Warner, and the crew won it. I've always missed like those old classic trophies that they used to do. Okay, why would you want to wear a suit and tie, especially how hot it is in Florida? That don't make any sense to me. But anyways, been a very great game for the Rams. It's just, I mean, will Tom Brady be able to pull off a comeback here at the second half? We'll have to wait and see. All right. right, back to the kickoff here. We've seen him get stopped, and nope. And he's running for his life, but yeah, he is taken down by the foot. So but I gotta say though, I really like this Rams defense. They proved that this defense has been one of the best in the league, besides Pittsburgh. But nonetheless, this Rams defense, Donald, Wagner, every one of them has been playing some tremendous football, playing some tremendous defense. Two QB hurries, one hit. If you're Aaron Donald, Brady steps back to pass, and he gets pressured in. He gets sacked. Down goes Brady. That's got to be Donald. And 2-minute warning here at Tampa Bay. Your score: the Los Angeles Rams 20, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3. All right. It's not been really the best, but I'm trying to be able to bring to you guys the best amount of coverage that I can possibly do. If you guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers game telecast, thanks to CBS Sports. Don't forget we have a show tonight live at 10 o'clock. And also we have Gillian Robertson going to be joining us this coming Wednesday. And then Thursday we have Wildcat Chris Harris. And if you guys would like to get a chance to win yourself a Brian Danielson autograph, here's your chance. Make sure you guys head on over to TNC Sports Talk on TikTok. To make sure you guys share the video, follow us, and leave a comment. The winner will be announced. Not one, but 2 winners will be announced next Saturday before the Royal Rumble event. Sorry, a little bit hyper. Didn't finally have my Mountain Dew. But man, oh man, it's definitely been a very great game. I know if I was Justin, I would like what I see. Also, hopefully Justin got those. Justin, if you're listening to this, check the TSC Sports Talk Facebook, please. But also shout out to Armchair Booking, the Banana and the Bee podcast, Mom's Basement, and the 1-2 Kickout podcast. Make sure you guys check all of them out, and also send a shout out to our good friends at RMGFX1. Make sure you guys give them a follow. If you guys want custom logos, graphics, shirts, jackets, mouthpieces, whatever you name it, they will provide you with the best quality of stuff. I have some very exciting stuff coming your way regarding that, especially with what we've been working on together. Also, if I can, I'm going to see what I can do, because I want Justin to have some really sweet gear by them. So I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve for both Trey and Justin. So we're going to be having a lot of fun. And real quick, to my mom, I love you, and I'm hoping that your day is going amazing, in case you're watching this. But so many stuff coming your way. We're now at the 2-minute warning here at Tampa Bay. And now, after a pretty much no coaches challenge allowed in the last 2 minutes of each of the final, the second and fourth quarter. Anyways, Brady steps it back to pass, and then gets pressured once again. An interception goes the Rams. Intercepted by Scott. What is happening here? Where is this man going? This man already went to the sidelines, dumped over the guard, the benches and everything. And he was in. The intended receiver was to Ike Gronkowski. I don't know how to catch a football in this game. Tough break right now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in this quarter, in this half. Byron Leftwich sits right next to his quarterback and see what he can be able to do. Now the Rams have the ability to score here. If I was the Rams, I pretty much would just waste the clock and then maybe go potentially go for a field goal. He has the ball off to Akers and it gains probably about a gain of 6 on the play. I gotta say this though, even though Akers has not really done much in this first half, he is still a very tremendous player. For him to get a chance to come back, and it looks like we have a injured Buccaneer. That is Davis the third right now. And this is not what you need if you are the Buccaneers defense or if you're the Buccaneers fan. We'll see what happened. Ooh, the shoulder of Akers. And much I hate to say it, that's just like the second time we've seen a man getting injured and the shoulder or something involving Cam Akers. Which he'll end up having. We'll end up hearing his comments about that, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to, but. No, hey, hang on. It's not an iPad. It is a Windows Media tablet. Get it right, y'all. It is a Windows Media tablet. It is a. Let's get back to the game. 2nd and 3 right now for the Rams offense with 1 minute and 37 seconds left. And yet, Stafford snaps it back to pass. Does he have? Is that Higbee? That is Higbee. 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. But yeah, it was a Windows Media tablet there. As the clock is winding down to 1 minute and 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. You guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers game. I agree. All right, Stafford snaps it back to pass. He's got an open man, and yet 1st and 10, 1st and goal for the Rams. That is Jefferson. And yes, I do agree. If it was an iPad, it wouldn't have been broken. It probably wouldn't even have a dent. It's like one of them Xiaomi Nokia phones. That, I mean, you can pretty much throw it at the highest amount of air, and it still wouldn't even leave a scratch. But Stafford, man, 18 out of 24 for 229 yards, 2 touchdowns. This has definitely been a great game, great half already. Excuse me, 1st and goal for the Rams. Sorry about that. Akers gets the ball off, and yet probably been again a 2 or 3. They finally they stopped him. They stopped a man. Clock is winding down. So if I was the Rams, this is just me. I would just try to wind down the clock, go for like maybe about 2 or 3 running plays, so you won't get stuff intercepted, and then try to kick a field goal, so it can be a 20-point game. That's exactly what I would do. Justin, who had the ball first? Was it the Rams or was it the Buccaneers? All right, clock is winding down to about 23 seconds, and yet Cam Akers is going to go for it, and yet he's he was down. They said that he was down. The clock is winding down here at Tampa Bay. Yeah, I agree. Keep the foot on the pedal. Was he fumbled? Was he down once when the ball came out? I don't think he was. Yeah, the ball came out right before his feet touched the ground. So this could be Tampa Bay's ball. They're looking at it. I think they're doing the officials challenge. As you guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers game, we're seeing a situation with Cam Akers where he dropped the ball right at the 1 yard line, so to speak. So it is an official review. I gotta say this though, this could be Tampa Bay's ball. I really like this shot right here, Justin. Thank you. And yeah, as we go to commercial break, they're going to be doing the official review. So yet, what do you guys think? Personally, me, I think, clear as day. I mean, the ball came out right before his feet touched the ground. I didn't see the elbows or anything being to hit the ground. So Yeah, it's got to be Tampa baseball. It's got to be. But the thing is though, is that what can you do? What can you do? I don't think there's really nothing if you was Tampa Bay, especially the fact that you have 14 seconds left, and you're going to be probably inside the 5 yard line. That probably makes it worse too. So yeah, yeah. All I can really do is tell you just to run, clear as day. Because the last thing, if I was Tampa Bay to do, is I wouldn't do anything crazy just to get yourself another turnover, and for a potential Rams to score. Now I've seen a lot of shady stuff already in this playoffs. And by the way, don't forget the Fighting Now, yours truly, and RMGFX1's giveaway. We're giving away this very beautiful special hoodie, and yeah, be sure you guys check that out. If you guys want to check that out at the Fighting Now, and please follow my great friends at RMGFX1. And speaking of RMGFX1, I sent this to Justin, but if you guys want some custom graphics made for a podcast, for a poster, for yourself, whatever it is that you name it, check them out. Because not only do they make incredible hoodies, t-shirts, mouth guards, rash guards, whatever you name it, they will provide you with what you need with their very own logo. So make sure you guys check that out at RMGFX1. They are also really huge fans of the podcast. So that's shout out to them. Shout out to the Killer Bee, Taylor Starlin, and David, because they are pretty much. Recently, Taylor Starlin's been doing her own podcast, the Banana and the Bee podcast. Shout out to Mom's Basement MMA, because what I can tell you guys that we're currently going to be working on some stuff very, very soon. If not next month, then maybe in March. So keep your eyes out on that. All right. So pretty much what they're saying after the review. So it's going to be Tampa baseball. It's going to be Tampa baseball. It's going to be inside the 1 yard line. But I mean, we pretty much knew it because where the elbows didn't really do anything, neither did the knees. So this is pretty much a crucial point if you're the Tampa Bay offense, because you know how struggling you've been against a tremendous team like the Rams defense has been. I guess so. And already they're trying to be able to run the ball, but yet, she's been starting to do her own podcast as of late. But yet it looks like they're going to get ready to they snap the ball off, and they're looking to be at halftime. So yeah, we are now at officially halftime with your score: Los Angeles Rams 20, your Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3. The Rams will receive it second half kickoff, but yet. We're going to get a chance to have our first break, but yet, don't worry, we'll have Justin back. But yet, coming up next, we'll do a little special halftime show for you guys. So we'll definitely do that. But yet, stay tuned.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times. Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I'm leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone, I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times.
Introducing halftime here. I want to give a shout out to Jake. Gonna let him take a breather for a second, kind of go over some numbers, bring him back in, get his thoughts and analytics and all this stuff here. It was a really good first half, especially I guess if you are a Rams fan. This is a pretty exciting to see. I think that was something key going into the game today was to get on the board for us. I said this in the first opening drive that they made. Get on that board first and then make your adjustments from there. And listen, if you are the Rams, if you are Sean McVay, if you are Matthew Stafford, never underestimate Tom Brady and the ability of coming back. There was maybe the offensive side of things for Tampa Bay is not all the way there. Maybe the defensive having some struggles, but the second half as well as I do, Tampa Bay could come out and they could do make some magic happen. They've done it before in the past, and I'm going to give you some stats here so far. So comparisons here: possession of time, 18 minutes 47 seconds, 11 minutes 13 seconds for Tampa Bay. We got 15 first downs for the Rams, 11 passing, 2 rushing, 2 penalties. Third down efficiency, they're 3 for 6. No team has gone for it on fourth down. Total yards for the Rams, 250 yards with 37 plays, averaging 6.8 yards per play. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 7 first downs and third down efficiency, they're 2 for 7 with 103 total, with 30 plays, averaging 4.4. Let's give you a little recap of what's gone on already around the NFL in the NFL Divisional Weekend. Let's bring you back to yesterday. Weren't aware or did not watch any games of the first round on Saturday. We have both the Cincinnati Bengals defeating the number 1 seed Tennessee Titans 19-16, and then we also had the San Francisco 49ers defeating the Green Bay Packers, also number 1 seed, in the final score 13-10. So what does that mean for today's game? Well, what does that mean is that you have yourself the winner of this game will be home to the San Francisco 49ers. You think about the possibility of the Los Angeles Rams being home to the Niners just 3 weeks ago. They were home to the Niners in the final game of the season, and it was a 49ers sellout in a sense that they manifested the crowd. Tampa Bay obviously want to get back to the Super Bowl once again after defending it this year after winning last year. So that's the stipulations in the NFC. The Cincinnati Bengals beating the Tennessee Titans. What does that mean for them? Well, the winner of tonight's game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs, which, by the way, that game is going to be on CBS at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The winner of that game, the Bills and the Chiefs, will host the Cincinnati Bengals. First time in 31 years that the Bengals go into the AFC championship. All right. I'm going to take a quick advertisement. When we come back, we will go ahead and bring Jake in, get his thoughts and opinions on what we need to do, what both teams to do in order to capture a successful first half. I say, hey, don't underestimate Tom Brady quite yet. As much as I'm rooting for the Rams, they've had a very impressive first half, but they still only got another 30 minutes left to go. So stay tuned. We'll come right back and we'll bring you more action. Halftime show here on the TNC Sports Talk between the Rams and the Buccaneers. Don't go nowhere. Go ahead and just bring back and mention that we do have our final show of the week coming up to you tonight at 10 p.m., 10 to midnight live. Me, Trey, and Jake comes back right here on the TNC Sports Talk channel with another episode of the Jay and Trey podcast. The Rams gotten off to a very good start. They got ever since the first possession going down and putting some points on the board. They continue to make the grinding road of success. Hopefully they can continue that. Tampa Bay, yet again, they're having some struggles, but I guess here's the thing, Jake has he's done a fantastic job calling the game. Jake, what does the Rams need to do in order to maintain their 20-3 lead?
Personally, I think that what they're doing right now just really helps them out a lot. I mean, Stafford, he looked tremendous in his first half. He has to be able to find targets such as Higbee or Cooper Kupp or Odell Beckham. The running game has not been really the best, but yet I know Cam Akers can be able to pull something off. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a lot has to be worked with this team. Defense, you're going to have to get your head on the fact that you've had about 2 penalties, 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, one on the Domkasu and the other one on White, I believe. So, yeah, they're going to have to be able to work together. And an offense, I can't stress this enough. Brady has thrown a lot of incompletions in this game. And so, yeah, if I was, I kept saying Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay, you're going to have to rely, first of all, you should have done what you did last week, whether it being, giving it to Vaughn or Giovanni Bernard. I understand Fournette's back, but yet try to be able to work on some sort of tempo. Passing, the Rams have pretty much took you guys down. If you're in the passing game, you have to be able to figure out what you can be able to do to beat this Rams defense. Because overall, I think this Rams defense is looking really good. But then again, are we going to be seeing a Tom Brady comeback? I don't know. We all don't know as of yet. But what I can tell you is that the Rams do need to be able to continue. The Buccaneers have a lot they got to work on, especially if you're the defensive side. Now, what did you ever find out what happened between the Domkasu and Matthew Stafford in the first half? Because Sue went after Stafford for no reason.
It's honestly just the hits. The hits have really been the referees have been letting these players play. Let's be honest with that, right? I mean,
yeah.
Without a doubt, they've been letting these players play. There's been penalties that's not been called. I think there's been multiple times that the Rams should have been called offsides, or not offsides, but false start or delay a game. And,
or the Buccaneers
we're seeing the
could have been called for hold.
I mean the Rams offensive. at the first drive that I called the Rams, but I mean both sides of the field though. I mean they're letting them play. Now you made a good point towards the end of the half where. What would you do in the 2-minute situation? You get the ball back. You got great field position. You need to do whatever you can. If I was the Rams, the goal was to score a touchdown because you can't let the gas off the pedal. You can't let the foot off the pedal in this situation because as well as I know, Tom Brady and that offense could come back, make a miraculous return. Now, the Rams have been playing very smart football, and they need to continue that. I'm just worried about their defense coming up in the second half.
Well, my biggest key is that if you're Tom Brady, you need to have your offensive line to be able to help step up because Brady has had no room at all. A lot of these incompletions was a lot of times where he's been pressured. So yeah, you're gonna have to get your line to get yourself ready. And I know if anything, Evans has been the one that's caught the most passes in this for the Buccaneers offense. So yeah, get Evans ready, get Gronk ready, get what you have to do to be able to get your offense ready, because this is not the team that we've seen last week against the Philadelphia Eagles at all.
Well, we're gonna also need to see. We're also gonna see a lot more coming out of the Buccaneers defense. It doesn't. It seems like every drive they seem to just. They don't seem to play until they come to halfway downfield, and that needs
I
to
mean,
change because they're gonna need a couple 3-and-outs here.
but the thing is, though, is that the Rams offense, they have looked tremendous. I'm going to say this, tremendous. Tremendous smart football thrown by Stafford. I mean, Cooper Kupp with that last touchdown that they had. And also, you also got to give credit where credit's due to Jefferson and Higbee. They've been also some helpful targets for Stafford as well. I kept saying this. The running game has not been really the best, but it's not been the worst. But at the same time, you're going to have to get yourself, Cam Akers, a lot of room for him to be able to run and start making some plays.
Yeah, it's been interesting so far. The NFL Divisional Series weekend has only come to you in field goals winning situation. Will this game come back down to a field goal winning scenario, or will this stride of 17-point lead? Remembering that the Rams get the ball back at beginning of the third quarter, will they be able to kick that down? Hey, we got to take a quick break. Let's come on back afterwards and give our final thoughts right here on TNC Sports Talk. I just want to give a shout out and thanks to CBS Sports that covers the game tracker here as we get ready to kick off the third quarter in just moments, I believe, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. We're to get ready on my end, get ready to have the kickoff, and then already now.
All right. Hey, Jake, great job so far. Keep up the great work. I'll see you at the end of the game.
I'll see you at the end of the game. Thank you, Justin, for that. Make sure you guys follow Justin and follow all of us here. We have a lot we got to get ready for here. The kickoff is underway for the second half. You score 20-3, Los Angeles Rams, as we have a lot of still a lot of time left for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so pretty much McVay says finish what we started, and that's exactly what they need to do. Sean McVay needs to be able to continue on with what he's trying to be able to do. Bruce Arians has a lot that they need to fix. So will he fix it? We'll find out. As we see the Rams go back out for the first drive of the second half. Hands the ball to Cam Akers. Going to probably be about a game or two. And if I was him, someone needs to rip what's left of his jersey because it's hanging off like a do-rag or something like that. I don't know. Akers not really had the best game already with only 11 rush attempts for 28 yards. But he has been catching some plays. So yet currently it's going to be a gain of 2 on a play, 2nd and 8 for the Rams and Cam Akers. Once again, thanks to CBS with this coverage for the telecast to help you guys out, to help me out for sure. As we see Stafford snaps back to throw. He's gonna find. Oh, he's got a wide open man. That is Odell Beckham Jr. 1st and 10 for the Rams right there. That has got to be a gain of 13 or 14 on the play. And that. Oh, it hasn't really updated yet. But yet, either way though, Stafford finds Odell Beckham Jr. wide open play. As we see it finally get a chance to update it. That was a gain of 17 on the play. Awesome stuff. Odell, 5 receptions for 59 yards. First and 10 for the Rams. Stafford hands it off to Akers, and Akers is going to be dropped down. That's going to be about a loss of 2 or 3 on the play. I got to tell you, though, they're moving the chains up, though. They're moving the chains. And this is exactly what they need to do. But Cooper Kupp, can we talk about Cooper Kupp for a moment? Definitely been the one that everyone's been watching. 4 receptions, 102 yards, and a touchdown for Mr. Cooper Kupp. As we see right here, with less than 13 minutes, second to 13, a loss of 3 on the play. Oh, and that is that offsides? Is that offsides or is it a false start? Buccaneers saying it was offsides. We'll see. Delay game on the Rams. I thought it was going to be either encroachment or if it was a false start, but no, it was a delay game. We'll have to see. Yep. Very good call by the referees on that one. I guess Stafford didn't realize it, so it's going to be 2nd and 18. Here we go. Stafford snaps it back to pass. He's going to throw it, and he finds Cooper Kupp, and it's going to help him move up the chains just a little bit. That's going to be probably about a gain of 10, I believe, but yet there is an injured Buccaneer on the play. That is David. Awesome throw, awesome pass by Stafford, and a really great catch by Cooper Kupp. Doesn't really give him the first down, but nevertheless, it helped him out a lot. And I'm sorry, but that should have been a holding on the Rams right there. That should have been a holding, but these referees have not been really having the best officiating this season. 3rd and 5. Third and 5 for the Rams. And they've had the best third down conversions as of yet. The same. First half, they did a lot. And I think Stafford's trying to. All right, Stafford snaps the ball off. And it was tipped off. It could have been intercepted. The intended receiver was Odell Beckham. That is going to be 4th and 5 for less than 12 minutes in the third quarter. McVay's trying to be able to wonder what really happened. I mean, Stafford snapped it back. I think they were trying to be able to do some slants, but yeah, it kind of backfired on them. As the punting team is out. As the Rams make sure there wasn't going to be a touchback like it happened last time. Buccaneers come back out for the second half, for the first time in the second half, with the score at 20-3. It was 11:51 left in the third. I mean, it wasn't really like a bad start. It's just if you're trying to be able to go for slants, try to be able to figure out something. Or at least try to go for another screenplay, because it seemed like those worked out a lot, especially if you were 3rd and 5. But either way, continuing with our coverage here of the Rams and the Buccaneers, don't forget to make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at The Fighting Now, and of course send out our shout out to the TNC Sports Talk at TNC Sports Talk. A lot of great stuff coming y'all's way here tonight. We have a 2-hour show for you guys. I thought it was going to be a 3-hour show the other day, and Trey was like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, it's going to be a 3-hour show. Wait, what are we doing for 3 hours? I was like, wait, don't we usually do that 3 hours? I'm like, no. So my bad, Trey. I think Trey is getting prepared. We're here in about a couple of hours from now. I mean, We do have the Bills versus the Kansas City Chiefs. The game's about to be underway here at less than 2 hours, so to speak. So they're 2 hours away from the Bills versus Chiefs live on CBS and, of course, on the Paramount Plus app. And if you guys are away and you don't have the CBS or the Paramount Plus app, you guys can get a chance to download the Yahoo Sports app. Make sure you guys check that out. Excuse me. Many great stuff. We have Gillian Robertson going to be joining us this coming Wednesday. And, of course, the Wildcat. He is one half of the America's Most Wanted. He is the Wildcat. Chris Harris. Will be joining us this Thursday. So, yeah, final show of the week for us. To win Super Bowl, I don't know. To the NBC crew on the perfect ending. Win the Super Bowl, I don't know. That's this year. I'd love to end on the Super Bowl, but I'll know when I'll know. But there's a lot of inconclusive. As we see, Tom Brady and the Buccaneers get a chance to come back out for the first drive in the second half. Brady 10 for 22, 122 yards, and only one interception for him. So I think Tampa Bay needs to get his head straight. They're inside the 5-yard line. As we see them heading off to Fournette, and it is pretty much Fournette gets him out of the 5-yard line, moves the chains up to about maybe the 17 to 18, 20-yard line. Brady, this team has a lot of time, but they're going to have to be careful wasting the clock. It's early in the third quarter, I get it, but you're going to have to start thinking some smart moves if you're Tampa Bay's offense. 2nd and 3. Brady hands the ball off to Fournette again, and Fournette gets stopped by, I think that is Aaron Donald. No, it is Von Miller. Von Miller with a stop. And, of course, you see Tom Brady's model of a wife. Everyone's trying to get on camera, and Tom Brady's flush like, okay, get me out of here. I don't know why that happened, but 3rd and 3, Brady snaps the ball off, and is that an incompletion? It is an incompletion. The pass receiver was intended to Johnson. Dropped the ball right there, so you had quick 3 and out. Yep, it was incompleted. I think this might be the perfect time to ask him, what happened to his hands? Johnson in frustration right there, so you had quick 3 and out for the Buccaneers. Really surprised after a really great run by Fournette, but that didn't really do anything. We'll see how this goes. Oh, and a huge run passing up to midfield. He's running all up and then inside the 25-yard line for the Rams. How about that? Wow. How about a run from their own 40, moving on up inside the 25-yard line? That is incredible. That was something incredible to see. With less than 10:25 left in the third quarter, Stafford comes out for the second time this quarter. Inside of 35. My apologies. Stafford finds a man and it is caught. That has got to be Odell Beckham Jr. And that was hang on one second. I'll have to get some help from the telecast here. First and 10 for the Rams once again. That was Blanton. Blanton, my apologies, y'all. Blanton with the catch. Stafford is looking really good right now. 21-28, 270 yards, 2 touchdowns for him today. As the clock's winding down, they're going to have to be careful for that delayed game. And yet, Stafford's back to pass. He's got Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp runs it back, but yet only probably about getting a 2 or 3 on a play. Not so bad. Not so bad for Stafford. As the clock is winding down, 2nd and 6, that is pretty much a gain of 4 on the play. We've seen Stafford through a lot already in this game. And total plays, Rams 44, the Buccaneers 33, 294 yards for the Rams, 140 yards for the Buccaneers. 2nd and 6, 9 minutes left in the third. Stafford snaps it back to pass. He's got Odell Beckham. Did he catch it? With the 10 toes touchdown challenge right there for Odell Beckham. Awesome play by Odell. Oh, look at the balance right there for Odell. He had 10 toes in. Trying to do a Michael Jackson style right there. Odell six catches for 69 yards. It's been a really good game for him today. As we see, Stafford has the ball off to Akers, but yet he only gets about maybe about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and goal. I'll see. Gain of 2 yards. My apologies. Gain only a 2. I wouldn't be trying to do anything fancy here, especially if you're the Rams. Stafford hands the ball off to Akers, and yet probably about a gain of 1. They're saying this is a touchdown, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think Brady's trying to be able to talk to his team to see if they can be able to get back on the right page. The Rams don't need to do anything crazy here. Quarterback sneak, and it is a touchdown for the Rams. Matthew Stafford. Quarterback sneak in for Matthew Stafford. That extends the lead for the Rams, 26-3. The blocking, everything. With the help of that offensive line right there. Great stuff. Great stuff by Matthew Stafford. McVay is happy. I'm pretty sure Justin is happy, but yet we currently have a injured Buccaneer on the end zone. Just think about how crazy it will be for Matthew Stafford and Odell Beckham to go to their first NFC Championship game. Odell's got to be happy about it. Everyone's currently happy about it so far with the way that the Rams go on. I told Justin, I told you guys, the Rams needed to be able to keep doing what they're doing, and finally they get a chance to have a rushing touchdown. But the thanks of Matthew Stafford. 7 minutes, 7 seconds left, and yet the field goal to kick us up. It is good. 27-3. 27-3 right there. No offense, but why does Bruce Arias looks like your grandpa that just got sunburned at the right by the pool at the hotel? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're currently on, as far as them, they're on a commercial break. But here we're going to keep things going, and we're going to bring you guys all the way up until the end of this game, with their score 27-3 with the Rams over the Buccaneers. I gotta say, this is exactly what Los Angeles is doing. Los Angeles needs to be able to keep this momentum up. They're looking really incredible. They're doing what they need to do, and plus they're winning right now. And no pressure here, no stopping it from there. But if I was Tampa Bay, you're going to have your offense to be able to step up. You're going to need a lot of people to be able to step up. Defense not doing its work, so the only thing we're going to have to be able to rely on is your offense. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this, so to speak. But hey, if you guys are in here, if you guys are watching this, make sure you guys leave a comment. Definitely like to get a chance to talk to you guys. This is Jake, aka The Fighting Now on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow me at The Fighting Now. You get a chance to be a part of the family. If you're a fighter, make sure to message me. I got y'all covered. Also, don't forget about the big giveaway that myself and RMGFX1 is currently doing. We have so much stuff coming y'all's way. That is crazy. Whew. My apologies right there, y'all. But we will see how this goes. Overall, some awesome stuff for the Rams and the whole entire team right now. So I got to ask you guys for a quick question. What do you guys think? I know Trey's excited because he doesn't want to see Tom Brady going back to the Super Bowl. So much has definitely been happening, so to speak. I can't believe I'm even seeing how bad Tampa Bay is doing at the moment. I mean, this is like something I didn't really expect to see. Kickoff on the way here, back at Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay coming out for the second time this quarter, as they're getting ready to do another sponsor. While they're doing that, I'm gonna grab me a drink. All right, I'm all good right now, ladies and gentlemen. As we can see, what's going to happen here. Brady snaps it back to pass. Finds an open man. That's got to be Mike Evans, but yet will be stopped down by Jalen Ramsey. Clock winding down for Tampa Bay here in the third quarter. They still have plenty of time left if they want to be able to get back into this. But they're going to need a lot of help from their defense. You can see Von Miller, Aaron Donald is just going through the defense like a butter knife going through a slice of butter. 2nd and 5. I'm sounding like one of the Madden announcers, if that makes sense. Brady snaps it back to pass, and he finds that is going to be Jameis. That is going to be that will be O.J. Howard. My apologies, O.J. Howard right there for a gain of 7 on the play. This is exactly what Tampa Bay needs to do. They need to be able to have a rhythm. They need to be able to keep going. Brady snaps it back to pass, getting pressured, and yet gets tackled down. That's got to be Miller right there, being tackled by Jalen Ramsey. But Tom Brady passing under pressure, got 1 out of 6, 29 yards, interception, and of course a sack. He's only been sacked once. Second and 12. Brady snaps it back to pass. He's going to get pressured again, but yet finds a man. I'm Gronkowski, and he's moving up the chains. He's moving on up inside the 25-yard line for Rob Gronkowski. Donald had the pressure. He had the pressure. He had Von Miller, but yet you can see what happened. Brady seeing the pressure coming and finally went through the middle, out of the pocket, finds Gronkowski, and it helps the team move the chains. My apologies. I swear, if I was like doing this by myself for like an actual NFL game, I'd be terrible. And yet already Brady finds Mike Evans, but yet did he catch it? And it looks like the officials say no. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Tampa Bay. That's going to be the ball on the Rams' 23-yard line. A complete pass right there from Brady, 2nd and 10. Ball on the Rams' 23. We've not seen Fournette do any run plays. Brady snaps it back to pass. He finds Mike Evans once again. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Passing edge finally get a chance to come out and work a little bit. I got to say, though, regardless if you like Brady or not, Brady knows Brady's always been in these situations like these. So he's finally get a chance to be able to work his team up. Brady snaps it back to pass once again, getting pressured, and yet gets tackled by the ankles. And he's all right. He's walking it off. He's walking it out. I think he got tackled by Donald, I believe. No, that had to be somebody. Yeah, it was Okoroko. At least they not just Ultimate Kupo. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Brady hands it off to Fournette, and he's going to get tackled immediately. That has got to be Aaron Donald right there. That it will. He said, no, 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 no. Donald with the stop. Third and 11. Brady snaps it back to pass. He's getting pressured already immediately, and that's going to be an incompletion. But yet the problem is, if I was Brady, I would stay out there. You don't want Succop to miss another field goal. You do not want to be able to take the opportunity. He has been pressured a lot. Not just this half, but the entire game. But never mind, looks like they are going to be bringing out Succop. Made the first field goal of the game for Tampa Bay, and that was a 45-yarder. This one's a 31-yarder. The field goal is up, and the kick is good. 27-6. 19-point game, I believe. But man, how good does that Rams defense look, guys? They look really incredible. I gotta say this though, it goes to show how much the Buccaneers I want to be able to win this game, because they would normally try to pass then throw then pass and throw. No, this one was all Brady. Might have been a little bit of run play, but the problem is they would immediately get stopped by Aaron Donald and that entire Rams defense. So, one thing I want to point out, Buccaneers doing a good job. You're doing a really good job. Rams, you're going to have to be able to get your secondary to be able to find the coverage to cover Gronkowski and Evans, especially Gronk. Because correct me if I'm wrong, I think Gronk pretty much is made the longest play of the game for the Buccaneers. You can see right now, passing yard 274 for the Rams, 168 for the Buccaneers. Rushing game has not been really a key factor so far, with only 35 for the Rams, 34 for the Buccaneers. But yet, total average has been 307 for the Rams, but looks to be 202 for the Buccaneers. All right, Ryan Suckup made the field goal, and it was good. So, yep. Almost down to the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, what is everyone's thoughts on this game? Me, I'm pretty sure everyone is really happy that Tom Brady's losing. I think Trey is. Justin, I know he's focused on this game, and he has every right to be. But the thing is, though, is that you got to be able to keep going. You're going to have to be able to continue with what you're trying to do. So, yeah, while they're currently on commercial break, I'm going to grab me another drink. Mountain Dew, if you're watching this, please sponsor us. That would be really, really, really cool. All right, bro. We're back live, ladies and gentlemen. Especially as far as the broadcast side of this. And then at the end of this game, we'll bring Justin back in, and we'll give our final thoughts before we head off the air, because we got to be prepared for tonight's show. Not only that, but yet we're also, I think myself and Justin's going to be keeping an eye on the Bills and the Kansas City game. And looks to be is that another? Oh my Lord! Another out of bounds for the Buccaneers. What is going on here? That's the second time this happened in this game. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. The ball bounced out right out of bounds. So much is happening right now. So much is happening. All right, the Rams offense comes back out now at the 40-yard line after the ball was kicked out of bounds by the kickoff. Stafford throws it. That's going to be to Cooper Kupp. And but he fumbles the ball. Fumble on the play, recovered by Tampa Bay. And they're still going. Finally being brought down. The Buccaneers have life. That was all on Cooper Kupp on that one. That was not Stafford's fault. That was all on Cooper Kupp. Oh man, did not have more. Got the tackle. I don't know if that was Whitefield, but definitely helped out the Buccaneers for sure. You can see Stafford, like, okay, that's okay. Like, already with the crazy thing is, it has been the Rams with the two turnovers compared to Buccaneers 1. Buccaneers back out. Brady snaps it back to pass, gets pressured. Is that going to be intercepted? No, it will not be. If the intended receiver was Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski was the intended receiver. We've seen a lot of crazy things in this playoffs. We've seen the Bengals beat the Tennessee Titans. We see the 49ers beating the Packers. The 1 seeds are out. Could we see Tampa Bay being knocked down by the Rams? 2nd and 10 with less than 2:40 left in the third. Brady snaps it back to pass. About to get pressured. throws it to Gronkowski, and he is knocked down for only a couple of yards. I'll tell you one thing, that line has brought in so much pressure this entire game on Brady. But you gotta give credit to do with Von Miller with that tackle. Third and 9. Pressure's coming. Almost picked off, but yet it will be an incompletion by the Buccaneers. May I remind you, we've not seen neither team going for it on fourth down. I think that's going to be changed here in this drive. If you're Tampa Bay, you're going to have to go for it. And they will. They're staying out. This place is still rocking. 4th and 9 for the Buccaneers. They're going for it. Brady snaps it back to pass. The pressure was coming. Being caught by Mike Evans. That is going to be Miller. 1st and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first time they go for it on fourth down this game, and it has been completed. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Gronk just didn't let Donald go by. I mean, he pretty much let him go by. He was like, go ahead and get my best friend. So this will extend the drive for Tampa Bay with almost less than a minute left. Brady finds a man to pass. That's got to be Johnston, and it will be tackled down at the 10-yard line. I think if I was the Buccaneers, I would try to be able to hurry up and make sure to score, because you have about 15 minutes left to come to fourth quarter. You still have plenty of time left on the clock. 2nd and 7. Brady trying to be able to extend that drive. They've not really handed the ball off to Fournette as much as they possibly could. Probably about maybe one time this whole entire quarter. Here we go. Brady snaps it back to pass, and yet he finds that's going to be Johnson once again. And yet he's going to be short at the line. He's going to be short at the 1-yard line. But we do have an injured Buccaneer on the play. That is Johnson himself. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, you can see where he got injured. You can see where he got injured. With the amount of hits, probably right down to the hip. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that is nasty. Nasty. So, yeah, I think they're going to have to call it. We're going to be seeing the injury timeout. No, and it was. So they're going to have to. So Johnson does come back up. Alrighty. With that being said, it looks like they're getting ready to either have Brady the quarterback sneak it, or they're going to have to hand it off to Fournette, and he scores. Touchdown, Larry Fournette. Seven plays, 30 yards, and only 2 minutes and 33 seconds left. And yet, in that scoring drive, Fournette, first time coming back after suffering an injury. Pretty much a great gap, wide open space on the right. Goes in for the touchdown with less than 12 seconds left in the third. Sook up. The kick is up, and it is good. Your score, the Los Angeles Rams 27, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13. The fumble from Cooper Kupp, the defense finally stepping it up, and that pretty much running it in with Fournette. Looks like the tides are slowly turning for the Los Angeles Rams, so to speak. Crazy thing is, second week in a row, I got a chance to call a Buccaneers game. But nevertheless, though, I mean, they're slowly turning things around, which they need to be. We saw what happened with Brady, and we saw what happened a lot with the offense this entire game. So if I was Tampa Bay, if Circus would be coming back out there, I would try to do something to where the Rams would not get the ball at the 4-yard line, because that's happened twice already. But we'll see right here. I'm going to check the comments. I don't think there's any comments, so to speak. All right. Awesome stuff here. Less than about 12 seconds left here at the third quarter. You guys are watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers telecast. Thanks to CBS Sports for that. If you guys want to get to follow us on social media, head on over to Facebook. Head on over to our great friends at RMGFX1 for the special giveaways I have. Shout out to the Banana and the Bee podcast. Shout out to Mom's Basement MMA. Shout out to the 1-2 Kickout. And of course, shout out to Armchair Booking as well. We definitely do appreciate you guys so much. You guys are awesome, and we cannot wait to see what happens next. But man, I gotta say this though, really, really impressive to say the least. Some really great stuff, but I can honestly tell you this. Yes, it was the Rams' second turnover of the game. But just hear me out. They need to be able to continue with what they're doing. They need to start throwing the ball more. But if I was Cooper Kupp this time, I would not do anything to lose the ball. I simply just wouldn't. What a coincidence that the Pro Bowl is going to be on the day of the clash at the LA Coliseum. Back kickoff on the way, so yet no out of bounds this time, so it looks like things look good for that one. The ball will be placed up at the 30-yard line. Fournette still has a goal he wants to be able to continue. Most consecutive games scoring a touchdown. That would be Larry Fournette since 2017. He's got that serious face on. You can hear this crowd. You can barely hear it from my TV, but yeah, you can pretty much just hear how loud they are right now at Raymond James Stadium. Hands the ball off to Akers, and Akers gets stopped. Probably about maybe a gain of one, but yet, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That will be the Los Angeles Rams 27, Tampa Bay Buccaneers 13. Well, we still have plenty of time left in the football. I got to get your thoughts on this one. To me, I feel like this has been a great game. It's about time to see Tampa Bay finally stepping up to where they need to. And I think if you're the Rams, you probably might be a little bit concerned because, hey, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's known for making comebacks. But I feel like this would be a huge opportunity. And the reason why I keep telling you this is because, have y'all seen the Super Bowl against the Falcons? We know that Tom Brady is used to being the comeback kid, if you say the least. I know Trey is saying, no, not Tom Brady, not Tom Brady. The thing is, though, like, I would, like, if the running game's not good, don't run it. Don't run it if you need to. I mean, yeah, like, things went good last week against Arizona, but that was last week. You still have plenty of time left if you want to be able to make it to the NFC Championship game, potentially hosting it against, a team like the San Francisco 49ers, which made a shocker at the frozen tundra in Lambeau Field when they beat the Green Bay Packers, knocking down the 1 seed 13-10. Could we see the 49ers and the Chiefs again? We don't know. But what I can tell you is that this has definitely been by far the most interesting playoffs as of yet. All right, let's open. Yeah, I agree. They're going to have to stop Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald has been putting up most of the pressure. If not him, then yeah, it's been Miller, Ramsey. That whole entire defense has stepped up a lot. But the thing is with the offense, no more mistakes. You need to be able to continue with what you're doing. Yeah. But one thing I noticed about the third quarter is that Tampa Bay, they did not really run the ball much until probably about maybe 2 plays they ran the ball. So if I was Los Angeles, I would just try to work on my secondary and those that are in the back. Because why would you let that happen when it comes to say letting Gronkowski make those catches, when it comes to Evans or Johnson or either one, back on the air as far as the broadcast is concerned, the Rams are back out, 2nd and 10. Stafford throws the ball back, finds open man. Oh, the intended target was Cooper Kupp, but yet pressure was towards Stafford. I don't know if he was trying to either throw it to Higbee or to Cooper Kupp. 3rd and 10. Could this be a quick 3 and out for the Los Angeles Rams? White making that much needed pressure. He was trying to throw it to Higbee. That is not really good if I was you. The crowd is. I think the crowd was definitely playing a huge factor for the Buccaneers helping them out. Stafford snaps it back to pass. Finds. Oh no, that was the Tyler Higbee, but yeah, he had Butterfingers. Butterfingers pretty much costing you right there. That's gonna be a quick 3 and out. Oh man, I'm sorry, Justin. I don't know if you can be able to hear me, but what happened to his hands? That was absolutely terrible. Here we go with but immediately gets down. I don't know if that was a helmet-to-helmet hit. He is down immediately. Oh man, that looked really, really bad. Oh, that was a shoulder. That was not no helmet-to-helmet. He is down. He is definitely down. Oh man, that was pretty brutal, to say the least. It wasn't no helmet to helmet, but yeah, and I got you covered on that one, Justin. So much has happened already in this fourth quarter. We haven't seen the Rams really struggled as much in this entire case, but Higbee's gonna have. I don't know if it was Stafford or if it was Higbee. I don't know. But what I can tell you is either one, they're going to have to be able to try to work on something. But one thing I can tell you is about time we finally get to see that Buccaneers offense finally step up to the plate, in which they need to. Yeah, I knew that wasn't helmet to helmet. I knew it wasn't. No. It was more like a shoulder to helmet situation, which I don't even think that was intentional because I've seen like previous times where stuff like that happened. It was either like helmet to helmet or it was a shoulder pad. I don't really know, but all I can tell you is that was a very, very brutal hit to say the least. This is that situation where everyone is like, now it's the fourth quarter, and yet, a lot is trying to be able to happen. The Rams, 2 straight drives, one being a turnover, the other one quick 3 and out. What can the Buccaneers do? What can they do, so to speak? I don't know, but yet what I can tell you is that could this be a part of the comeback for Tampa Bay? They're currently down, but are we going to be seeing more of that passing side that we've seen already in the third quarter? Or are they going to try to be able to do what they've done, which is pretty much run it, or they're going to throw it? You can't run it, especially unless you're at the 1 yard line, because you know the amount of pressure it is when it comes to that Rams defense. Welcome back, Justin.
All right, listen to this. If you are the Buccaneers right now, it's the passing game. You need to be able to, you need to be able to have the running back. You need to have 6 players up on the line, stop the defensive backs from pressuring in on Tom Brady. Brom needs a few extra seconds in the pocket to get the ball out. That's their issue.
Wow. I'm not going to say anything.
Someone get ejected?
Nope.
It wasn't
Turnover.
helmet. It was a shoulder pad.
No. I'm saying there was a turnover. Fumble safety Von Miller.
I don't know. I mean, I think that, listen, when the Rams get to you that early, I feel like this Buccaneers team has allowed the to get in their head early, and it's caused a lot of frustration throughout this game.
Yeah. Justin, I appreciate you helping me out,
and when
man.
You know as well as I know, when you play with frustration and you get angry at something, you're not your best player.
I agree wholeheartedly, 100%. What is going on here?
People are getting salty about the game. That's what's going on.
I'm not even going to say anything, Justin. I'm not even going to say anything.
Well, I mean, you got to say it.
I'll let you take a look yourself.
I mean, that was a clear fumble.
No,
Rams recovered, right? I mean,
yeah, but
did it fumble right back?
Whenever it pops up,
did it fumble right back? I mean,
yes, but just
but yet again, though, we saw that last night against the Buccaneers, against the 49ers and Packers. I mean,
no, there was a bad snap from the Rams, and then the Buccaneers recovered it. Go have fun.
Maybe it wasn't the center. Maybe it was a long snapper that was playing the down.
I don't know.
Maybe they I thought maybe they were going for a kick, like a 3-point,
I don't know, but all I can say is we had back-to-back turnovers already. Justin, I apologize for.
I mean, listen, Matthew is not even paying attention to that snap. That is not like he was not even looking at the snap. I guess maybe they did a silent count and he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see, but I mean, it's been. Listen, I'm going to tell you this: if the Tampa Bay Buccaneers want to win, they got to pass the ball. They also, obviously, the Rams, they need to keep ground control going, and they just need to keep keeping up on the defense there. I mean, right now they're winning that defensive game tremendously, and you're still showing the impact, and you're pissing off the Buccaneers. And when you piss off the Buccaneers, they don't play good. So
yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I'll see you, man. Hey, thanks for stopping on by. Thank you, Justin, for coming on by real quick. I know he's got his kids with him, and I know he's currently busy. I don't know what Trey's doing. I think he's getting ready for the Bills and Chiefs game. I am just so amazed right now. We've had two back-to-back turnovers from each team. Like, wow. And then already the Buccaneers are already ready to be at the 35. Brady throws it to pass. Oh, man. It was Gronkowski. Brady. Rob Gronkowski. That's going to be really intense. Had the ball in his hands, but unfortunately did not know how to catch it. Great pressure, though. Great pressure. No, the ball was swatted. Okay, the ball was swatted right there. This is really, really intense. 13 minutes and 11 seconds. Brady snaps it back to pass. And he has been sacked. Brady goes down again. Thanks to Floyd. Talk about the pressure. Talk about the defense. The Rams defense has been playing so tremendous. And they're going for it, 4th and 14. Brady snaps it back to pass. Finds an open man, and it is incomplete. But is interference. Interference. The drive is still alive for the Buccaneers. That is pass interference on the Rams defense. That's got to be. Oh, man. Not some great stuff right there. And we're still waiting on the official's call right here. We're still waiting on the official's call right now. It's gonna be pass interference. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think this is probably like the longest time that they've waited to call a penalty. Wow, it wasn't pass interference. Pass interference. It was unnecessary. Was it unnecessary roughness? I think what they said. Huh? What just happened? What? So the drive goes down for the Rams. For the Buccaneers, my apologies. I hope Justin can hear me. Explain to me what just happened right there. What just went down? I mean, I thought it was going to be pass interference, but it was like unnecessary roughness or something, so to speak. But but it is turnovers on down. Evans and Fournette are trying to talk to the officials, but yet the official's like, nope, don't talk to me. I'm the official. I dress like a zebra. Whew. This fourth quarter is getting really intense. Really, really intense right now, y'all. I gotta get everyone's thoughts on this fourth quarter. This is like probably one of the most craziest fourth quarters I've ever seen yet. I'm talking about outside of Super Bowls. Outside of Super Bowls. Well, but real quick, want to send a shout out to RMGFX1. Make sure you guys give them a follow on Instagram. Make sure you guys give me a follow at the Fighting Now. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok at NerdyJake520. Excuse me. Oh man, I am so ready to get a chance to do the show tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We can't wait. It's gonna be very, very exciting to say the least. So we have a lot in store coming y'all's way. So make sure you guys stay tuned tonight, live at 10 o'clock. We'll bring you guys up to 12 at midnight tonight on the Jay and Trey Talk Show. On the Jay and Trey Podcast. My apologies. I keep saying it was a talk show or podcast. But it's podcast. All right. Evans was hit after it was determined that the play was incomplete, so it's after the turnovers on down, and the penalty is on the offense. Wow. Thank you for that, Justin. I was like so confused because I thought it wasn't really like pass interference, but I was like because I've never really seen anything like that. I didn't really know what really happened. I was trying to be sure that my volume was down because they wanted to hear me, which then again I could have muted myself. So, but the Rams are back out there with less than 12 minutes and 22 seconds left. Yeah, please do. Yeah, I'll appreciate that, Justin. Justin, I appreciate you allowing me to get a chance to do this, buddy. I greatly appreciate you. I know you're spending some time with your girls. Enjoy that time. I'll take care of everything until you come back in during the post game. But man, this is probably one of the most bizarre fourth quarters I've ever seen yet. Oh my! Evans is not happy, but 2nd and 7 right now for the Rams. And yeah, it's a sweep, and all the way they go. That's got to be Robert Jefferson. Jefferson with the run, thanks to Stafford right there, and you can see Evans still being frustrated right there. If he is going to try to be able to make the tackle, he thought it was going to be to Cam Akers, but yet it was a very, very nice play from the Rams offense. I know Justin's got to be going crazy right now. Almost 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Rams are still up. And it looks like Cam Akers is going to be able to have the ball. Going to be a gain of probably about 3 yards on the play. Whew. Gain of 3 on the play for the Rams. Or sorry, gain of 2. My apologies, y'all. 2nd and 7. That's got to be on ball. That's going to be on the Rams. Going to be on the Rams. 43. My apologies. Stafford needs. Oh, thought it was going to be a delayed game right there. Hands the ball off. Akers moves the chains. He's probably inside the 50. Probably going to be at the 47-yard line. Great run by Cam Akers. Cam Akers, man, he's not been having the best game, but he's also not been having the worst game. So finally get a chance to see him step up to the plate is exactly what this Rams team needs. The rushing yards have not been really the rushing has not been really the best for Los Angeles, but it's also not been the worst. I just think they need to be able to continue doing that. And Stafford back to pass, and he will find Jefferson. Jefferson gets out of the way. He's going to be moving on up. He gets the first down, getting some more yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Rams. That's going to be inside of the 30. There's that tempo that we've been talking about. That's exactly what Stafford needs. And they're trying to be able to become the second team in history to be able to host a Super Bowl at their own territory at SoFi Stadium. Rams send the ball off to Akers. Oh, and he is down. That is Nunez with the tackle. Loss of 3 on the play. 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and yet if you're a fan of the Rams, or if you are a huge fan of the Rams, you got to be focused. You can't make any mistakes right now. No mistakes needed. Stafford hands the ball off to Akers once again, trying to be able to. He gains those 3 yards back, but yeah, probably going to be a gain about 3 or 4. The good thing about the situation with this is that even if they do go to the fourth down, at least you do have Gage to be able to make it a 30-13 game. 2nd and 11. Or 3rd and 11. My apologies, y'all. 3rd and 11. Stafford. That's going to be a delay game. Delay game. Oh, timeout. Oh, the timeout was saved by the Rams. Yeah, I agree. If you're the fan of the Rams, you definitely want to be able to score, because even if it's going to be like what, like maybe a 20 to 30 game, probably be less than a 10-point game. You're going to have to be able to continue to move on with this drive at least. I understand you want to be able to score a touchdown, but a score is better than nothing at least. 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We have so much coming y'all's way. I'll explain that in the post game show here. Meanwhile, Stafford hands the ball off to Cam Akers. He's going to be able to gain about 5, but yet it will be a 4th down for the Rams. I think what they're trying to do is they're going to try to be able to waste that clock down, and that's what they need to do. And here comes Matt Gay. Fourth and 8. 40. This is going to be a 47-yard field goal. Here we go. 47 yards. Snaps it back, and the kick is up, and it is good. No good. No good. It was short. The kick was short. Oh, he was so close to the crossbar. Well, not even close to the crossbar. The Bucs still have life. Oh man, we've not seen the best out of both the special teams from both teams. With Suka missing the field goal, and now Gay missed the field goal. Oh man. And yet, with the Buccaneers still have 6 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock, I think they're going to be at probably at least about, say, around. I'm trying to think here. Sorry about y'all. I have no idea as far as the yards wise they're going to be at, but yeah, we'll definitely have to figure out once when they come back live in the air. This is a really huge fourth quarter, so to speak. Both teams is whatever it takes situation. This is your chance to be able to go on to the NFC Championship game to face the San Francisco 49ers. I know if I was LA, I would want to host our NFC Championship game at SoFi Stadium. Now that the Green Bay is done, imagine beat the Buccaneers, and then the Rams will get a chance to host the NFC Championship game against a team that in your own division, which is crazy enough. The a team that finished third in the NFC West still has life in the playoffs. And I will tell you this. This is going to get really, really interesting to see what the Buccaneers can do. And like Justin said, if you piss off the Buccaneers, they're gonna start playing smart football. And I think that's what we're going to be seeing here in just a few moments. Meanwhile, they're showing some of the highlights from the 49ers and the Packers game. (27-13) with less than 6:31. Back on the air here. And Brady throws it to Larry Fournette. Larry Fournette gains a lot, but it's going to be 2nd and 1. Second and 1 for Tampa Bay. They're going to have to hand it off to Fournette here. No, Brady still managed to passes, and yet target was Mike Evans. They're back doing the hurry-up offense. This is that exact same tempo that me and Justin talked about last week whenever they took on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here he goes. Brady snaps it back to pass. Ball up in the air. Is that going to be? And it will be pass interference. That's going to be on Williams. Oh, no. And it is. It is interference on Williams. Oh, boy. This is not what you need. This is not what you need if you're the Rams right now. Here we go. And we see another pass from Brady. That will be an incompletion. I don't know if someone hit him right before he threw it or what, but yet incompletion by Tom Brady. Orca Rocco with the hit. Great pressure. Yeah. Oh yeah, he definitely did. Got Brady right there. 2nd and 10. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. Brady snaps it back, throws it off to Larry Fournette. Aaron Donald and many others are trying to be able to stop him. And they finally stopped him down. It's going to be 3rd down for Tampa Bay. Clock still winding down. Rams still only have 2 timeouts, while the Buccaneers still have 3 of their timeouts. 3rd and 6. Brady snaps back to try to go to tip it off, and they stopped him. The Rams stopped Larry Fournette. That's going to be 4th down, but the Buccaneers are going to have to stay out. If they want to be able to continue having their season still alive, they're going to need to be able to go for it. And this will be the 3rd time they go for it here in this quarter already. 4th and 9. Brady snaps it back to pass. No pressure. But incompletion, turnover on downs goes Brady and the Buccaneers. Turnover on downs. There was no. I don't know who was his intended receiver to. It was supposed to be to Great, I believe. And they're showing the replay. I'm trying to be able to figure it out. Who exactly was it? Oh, he was trying to throw it to Great. The line did that part, but the problem was that there was no one open for Brady. Whew, man. This is getting very, very intense. Don't celebrate just yet. You still have 4 minutes and 26 seconds left. You're going to need to have Tampa Bay to be able to waste all 3 of their timeouts for you to be able to win this game. And plus, you also have the 2-minute warning. They handed off to Cam Akers, so that's what they need to do. They need to start winding the clock down. But yet, timeout immediately goes to Tampa Bay. Justin has to be on the edge of his seat. I don't know if Trey's still here or not. If not, hey, that's fine. You guys are watching our coverage of the TNT Sports Talk for talking about or covering the Rams and the Buccaneers game. This game has been pretty much a one-sided game, but we've seen a lot of huge moments for both teams. Second and 6. Hands it off to Akers again. Akers will be stopped behind the line. And another timeout being called by Tampa Bay. Whew, man. I love playoff season. I don't know about you guys, but I love the playoff season. It's going to be third down right now, and the Buccaneers only have about 1 timeout remaining. Meanwhile, the Rams have 2. The Rams need to be able to extend this drive or not. Make sure you guys use the clock to your advantage. Stafford snaps it back to pass. And he finds a man that is Akers, but he will be down though. And the Buccaneers use their final timeout. And Brady said, yeah, let's go. February 13th, Super Bowl Sunday. Justin, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but you have to be nervous right now, dude. You have to be really nervous. Beautiful punt. And tackled immediately. Three minutes and 56 seconds left. This is a really, really crucial point for the Buccaneers. Their season is on the line. What was that? I don't know what they just did, but anyways. Here we go. No timeout remaining. They're going to have to be careful. Try to be able to use some sort of clock management. Here we go. Tom Brady. That's back to pass. Tries to find a man. And he looks like he has a Miller right there. Throws it straight out of bounds. Good for them. Clock management. Simply said it best. Clock management. Brady goes out, finds Fournette, and he's going to be tackled inside the 35, 45. Clock's going to be winding down now. Second down for the Buccaneers. Oh, yeah, my apologies. Brady snaps it back. And finds Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs still have life. They're going to have to be able to onside kick it. If not, then they're going to go for two, though. No, I wouldn't. No. Because if you get the onside kick, then you can be able to tie it up and maybe send it to overtime. Oh boy. Things are going to really tense. The kick is up, and it is good. It's going to be 27-20. 7-point game here at Tampa Bay. Talk about an arm. Talk about Brady definitely has an arm right there. Ramsey with no coverage right there. The line did their part. Everyone did their part on Tampa Bay, so that good play for them. Gave them a touchdown. Now they're actually going to kick it off. All right, this is a really crucial moment. 3 minutes left and 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, could we see that clock management that they need? The fans are rocking it here at Raymond James Stadium. 27-20. Bucs don't have any more timeouts. Rams still do. Stafford hands the ball off to Cam Akers. That's going to help wind the clock down. But the thing is, though, is they're going to have to be able to extend this drive if they want to be able to win. You cannot give the ball back to Tampa Bay for them to be able to take it to overtime or potentially tie this game up. 2nd and 7. Really crucial point in this game here. The clock's winding down, but yet they're going to have to go through the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7. Akers runs the ball. Oh, fumble! Fumble! That is recovered by Tampa Bay. And it's Buccaneers ball. That is the 3rd turnover in this game for Los Angeles. Wow. Oh my gosh. Are we really about to see another comeback for Tom Brady here? The Domgasu with the fumble, recovered it by Tampa Bay. Oh man, this is not good for the Rams. Buccaneers still have life. That is the 2nd time that they've had an issue with that. Down to 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 4th. Brady snaps the ball, hurries up and throws it to Fournette. 4 turnovers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Trey's not too happy about this. Trey, do you want to join me real quick? 2-minute warning. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah. The clock was right at the 2-minute warning. We are currently having the 2-minute warning here at Tampa Bay. We still have this final score 27-20. Buccaneers still have life. Thanks to the Domka Sue. Oh boy. 2 minutes and the Buccaneers still have the football. And that is going to be on the Rams 30. Guys, this is getting really, really intense right now. So, are we going to be seeing a game-winning field goal potentially? So, I mean, at the Buccaneers side, I mean, the Rams have the ability to be able to work their way up. But the thing is, though, is that they already missed a 47-yarder. It's crucial point time for the Rams here. If anything, you're going to have your defense be able to step up. You're going to need Donald. You're going to need Miller. You're going to need Ramsey. Ramsey's going to have to be able to do some better coverage on Mike Evans. And Trey, think about this, though. If the Rams get knocked down, you're still the only team out of the three of us that are in this playoffs. Oh, boy. 2-minute warning here. In case you guys are watching, in case you guys are wondering what you're watching our coverage of the Rams and the Buccaneers. And I think the telecast by CBS Sports. 2-minute warning right now. The Buccaneers have life after Dominic fumbled it, being recovered by the Buccaneers defense. Oh boy. I am nervous because I don't know what to expect. This has definitely been a huge turning point, a comeback story for Tom Brady. Another one, so to speak, like he did in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. All I can say is, oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. We're about to see what happens here in just a few short moments. But make sure you guys follow me at The Fighting Now. Be sure you guys get a chance to check out the giveaway at TNC Sports Talk on TikTok. We're giving away 2 Brian Danielson autographs. We're going to be announced next Saturday. I was back on the air. He hands off to Fournette. Fournette runs, and yet the clock is still winding down. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and 1. Brady hands off to Fournette again, and if Fournette goes into the middle, it will be a 1st down for Tampa Bay. They're doing the no hurry offense. That's what they're doing. Why does Arians still have his sunglasses on? Here we go. Brady snapped the ball off. Oh, that could have been intercepted by that, but yet thankfully it wasn't. There was no pass interference. 1:15 left in the 4th. This is a very crucial moment for the Buccaneers. And he tripped, and it. You could have at least tried to be able to catch the ball there, Ramsey. You could have at least tried. Okay, 10-4. Here we go. Brady's no flag on the play right now, but yet it is 3rd and 10. 1:10 left to here in the 4th. There we go, 3rd and 10. Brady stops it back to pass, getting pressure. He finds Gronkowski. Is that going to be a first down or not? Gronkowski, who's got great, I believe. Oh, it's 4th and goal. It is 4th and goal. Wait, what happened? It's 4th. The Rams called a second timeout. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why. You could have at least get a chance to look. I don't know why they called a timeout. They're trying to figure out where the ball was spotted. I'm gonna take a look. He did pass the line, so it knows he's going to be short. He is going to be short. Yeah, the knee was right down. It's the official review. I personally, to me, his knee was down before the line of scrimmage or before the line. What do you guys think right now? To me, it's going to be at least like a 4th and inch, 4th and inches at least. I need to check the comments real quick. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's going to be short either way. I mean, to me, it was like maybe a 4th and 1, or maybe it's like 4th and inches. I just don't know why. I don't know why it's taking this long to be able to figure it out. Whether it spotted it or I don't know. I don't know really, so to speak. I mean, when it comes to the situations, looks like the officials is about to announce it. So, all right, hang on one second, guys. Hang on. All right, so he was short. The officials called it. The officials said that he was short. So it will be 4th and 1 for Tampa Bay. This is it. You're gonna need Tampa Bay is gonna have to be able to, if they want to be able to move on to the AFC or NFC Championship game, they're gonna have to hand it off to Fournette, which they will. And then Fournette goes in, touchdown Tampa Bay. They still have life. It's a tie game. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Tie game in Tampa Bay. Tie game in Tampa Bay with 42 seconds left, and the Rams only have one timeout remaining. Larry Fournette coming back from injury, making a big play. The Bucs are about to tie this game up. The field goal is up, and it is good. Trey said, no, tie ball game in Tampa Bay. Larry Fournette on 4th and 1 made a spectacular play. They could have at least covered like the right side. Oh man, could this game go to overtime? The Rams have been in the lead this entire game until this point on. Oh my gosh. Are the Rams going to take this to overtime? And of course, it's going to be a touchback from the Rams. Stafford's been playing a tremendous game, and he has. I think the problem is with the Rams is they don't know how to hold the ball. Here we go. Trey says, no, this can't be happening. Here we go, Stafford. Oh my. Oh my. No. Okay. I thought that Stafford fumbled it. Yeah, Stafford recovered the fumble. And the Rams called a final timeout. This game's going to probably have to go to overtime here. All right, y'all. First time get a chance to call a crucial point game here right now at Tampa Bay. The Rams, the Bucs, they're tied. Stafford drops it back to pass. Finds Cooper Kupp, but yet Cooper Kupp runs out of bounds. 28 seconds left for the Rams. Ten four. All right. And yet Stafford finds Cooper Kupp. He finds Cooper Kupp. Stafford is saying, come on, let's go. Oh my God. No way. Wait, what's happening? And yet the Rams, oh my God. What a catch, what a throw. Oh my God. Holy smokes. Cooper Kupp made a spectacular catch inside the red zone here. Oh my God. So pretty much Matthew Stafford drops it back to pass, throws it to Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp caught it. And now the field goal is up, and down goes the Buccaneers. Down goes Tom Brady. The Rams are moving on to the NFC Championship game. Down goes Brady. Down goes the Buccaneers. Thanks to Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp with that beautiful pass, helps them get the field goal win, and the Rams are moving on to face on San Francisco at the NFC Championship game. What a game! What a huge story made for Los Angeles. Matthew Stafford's going to his first NFC Championship game. Oh my God. What a game. What a huge finish. The Buccaneers are not going back to their second straight NFC Championship game. It will be hosted by the Rams. We do know that it will be the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams at the NFC Championship game. What a play. What a everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. I hope someone clips that. Please. Please clip that. Oh my gosh. But yet, coming up next, it is our post-game show. Your final score being made, it is the Los Angeles Rams 30, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 27. The Rams are going to the NFC Championship game. We'll come back with our post-game show here on the TNC Sports Talk.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. My shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes up, you don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes up, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our post-game coverage here on the TNT Sports Talk. I don't know if Justin's here, but we just had a tremendous game, a tremendous finish with their final score, the Rams 30, the Buccaneers 27, after their amazing pass being thrown by Matthew Stafford to Cooper Kupp to help be able to set up the field goal thanks to Matt Gay. The field goal was up and it was good, 30-27, with now the Rams will be hosting the San Francisco 49ers at SoFi Stadium next week for the NFC Championship game. Justin, are you with us, bro? I don't know if he was here, but oh my Lord, what a game this was. The Rams struggled in fourth quarter. We thought this was going to be another Tom Brady comeback. The Buccaneers tied it, and then all of a sudden, ties have turned in this game. Ties have. Okay, yet and real quick, Mr. We do have one advertisement. We do want to be able to check it out. So yet, Justin, go ahead and show us the advertisement, bro.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into the channel. I will be bringing Jake on in here just in a moment. As you guys heard, the Los Angeles Rams made things interesting on their behalf by allowing Tom Brady to come back, tie the game, and then Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp has to go down the field to kick a game-winning field goal. So the Los Angeles Rams will be headed off back home to take on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. Wow. I mean, as a Rams fan, you could not be any more intensified as that. I mean, I saw all these posts yesterday about the Bengals and how the Bengals gave a lot of people anxiety. Well, Rams, listen, you get out to a 27 to 20-3 lead, and then you find you allow the Buccaneers to come back. I mean, I know it's Tom Brady, but they weren't playing good football. You just allowed them to come back. And that may be okay this week, but NFC championship comes around next Sunday night. That's a whole nother ball game. Um, I want to just give a shout out to Jake broadcasting play by play color commentary analyzing the entire ball game this evening between the Rams and the Buccaneers. What a fantastic job he does. The heart, the soul, the passion, the intensity that he brings to each and every play. Congratulations and thank you to Jake for being able to pull this through. Listen, all right. So one game down, one more to go. Game about to kick off, the Bills and the Chiefs. I'm gonna bring Jake back on here in just a second. I want to bring on do another advertisement, and then we'll get Jake on to get his final thoughts on the game. We're back here on the TNC Sports Talk. Hey, man, great job calling the game. You very intensified. Who would have thought it went back down to the wire, down to a field goal like the other previous two ball games yesterday. It was settled off of a field goal, and probably a field goal that shouldn't have happened. Jake, listen, I told you this at the beginning of the game. You wanted me to get excited and celebrate. Well, you know what? It's Tom Brady. I'm sorry. This is what happens if you play it against a team like Tom Brady. You get anxiety because no matter what the score is, he can find a way to make the game interesting, and that's what he did tonight.
Exactly. I mean, the first half, we talked about it, struggling first half, and then all of a sudden, the third quarter, Tom Brady magic did what he did best, tried to be able to help make sure the game was ended, and pretty much it was the end of the tie, going to overtime. I kept thinking, like, this was no way this was going to be possible. The Rams already used the final timeout, but it was Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp. That quarterback receiver connection did tremendously, and this time they didn't pull a Dak Prescott. They made sure they hurried up, spiked the ball, and got the Matt Gay with a game-winning field goal. You couldn't ask for anything more. This was a very great game for both teams. The Buccaneers did everything they possibly could, but somehow in the end, it was the Rams with the game-winning field goal. I know you and all of the Rams Nation out there has got to be excited because you get a chance to go home and take on the San Francisco 49ers, hosting the NFC Championship game. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more.
Well, I could wish it wasn't the 49ers because the last time the Rams faced the 49ers, unfortunately, it was to I think the 49ers fans overbought those tickets. I mean, listen, heading into today's game, like I said, I took a huge risk to bet against Tom Brady, and that's something that, listen, until he's out of the NFL, you just don't bet against a guy like Tom Brady, and he does it. I mean, here's I think when they get down into the game, here's one of the big issues the Buccaneers did not utilize: Gronkowski. Gronkowski
Mhm.
was forced to stay with the linemen because all the pressure that was being brought to the table. Therefore, Tom Brady didn't have many people to throw it to. You notice that he was spot on each and every time with Gronkowski. Each time he threw a pass to Gronkowski, he was lights out. But then obviously you bring the pressure. You got to keep a big guy like Gronkowski back there with him to protect him. And I think that was one of the key blows for the Buccaneers. Hey, you talk about the Ram side of things. Was there maybe a little moment that, hey, I would have wished this would have been a blowout game or not, by a couple points? Yeah, because we saw two phenomenal games on yesterday back on Saturday, two
Mhm.
that went down to the wire, went down to field goals, right? And
Absolutely.
Tom Brady does what he does best. I think that the defensive side of things, they left they took the foot off the pedal a little bit, and that's when Tom Brady's able to come down and capitalize. You got to anticipate, Von Miller's, Aaron Donald's. I mean, such a fantastic job by Aaron Donald's keeping the pressure. And I was listening to the broadcast not only with you, which you did phenomenal on, but I was listening to Collinsworth and Michaels about the game, and they mentioned, hey, if you double team you know, Donald,
Mhm.
because his rushing, there's so many different options that you get to see out of Von Miller and all these other guys on the other side of the field. So
Yeah.
overall good, but I still think they have some things to clean up for.
I definitely do agree, especially since you're going to be taking on a team that you're pretty much very well known for, which is the San Francisco 49ers. I thought that, as far as the offensive side for the Rams looked really good. The running game did not do anything. I really feel like if you want to be able to give Akers the ball, you're going to have to help as far as the line wise. Defense, even though they pretty much allowed the
Mm.
Bucks to be able to score 27 points, tremendous job, tremendous job. It's just to me, as far as the defense side, the line is great, the linebackers are fine, but it's your secondary and your coverage that you're gonna have to be able to work on, especially playing a team like San Francisco, trying to be able to cover Debo Samuel.
Yeah, hey, so on top of this, I came in on our J&J podcast, which, by the way, you guys could tune in to at 10 p.m. tonight from 10 to midnight. But I mentioned this before back on Friday that over 72% of the game's decisions in the divisional series are determined by home teams. The home teams usually win the games, and so far, all the road teams have won. We saw the Bengals kick off that early win, which you and I lost that pick, and that's just
Mhm.
listen. I think when he chose the Bengals, we said, "Hey, this was a team that if they lost, they would have went home happy, regardless." So the
Yeah.
Bengals, surprised a lot of people and won. The 49ers, I picked the 49ers. Jake, you and Trey picked the Packers, and now that both number one seats are out, now the Buccaneers are out, and now we have the Bills and Chiefs. And I mean,
Coming
you
up.
and I kind of think a lot of the same thing. Saw an incredible Bills game back last
Oh
week
yeah.
against the Patriots. And I can only probably say that we're going to see another one. If you guys want to check that out, that is on CBS right now. I think the kickoff should have been happening a few minutes ago.
No,
Um,
no, it's
so
not happening yet. But
not yet because it says 6:30 here. So
yeah. But hey, awesome job. Congratulations to the Rams. We now know it's official. NFC Championship game next week at SoFi Stadium. San Francisco 49ers take on the Los Angeles Rams.
there we go. All right. So Bills, Chiefs. Who do you got going out for the last and final game? Are you sticking with the
I,
Bills all the way?
I'm sticking with the Bills all the way. I loved what I saw last week, and I think they're going to be able to do that tonight.
There we go. I listen. I think the Bills have what it takes to kick off. I mean, so from my understanding, they're going to start at a quarter till 7 because of the wrap up of this game. They wanted the highlight of it. All right. Well, hey, listen. 3/4 of your championship division series next weekend is already in set place. Game 2 of the doubleheader taking on at I believe 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Rams hosting the 49ers. We will get to more coverage on that coming up here later on in our upcoming shows. The Bengals wait to see if they go to Buffalo to face the Bills or will go to Arrowhead to face the Kansas City Chiefs. That is all to come left. Jake, a phenomenal job tonight. You probably, your voice will probably be hoarse for this show tonight, but listen, go get some rest, and we'll see you in a couple hours.
We'll see you in a couple hours. Hey, awesome job. Appreciate it, Justin. We'll see you guys here with you on the Jay and Trey podcast.
All righty. Thank you, Jake. We will get back with you later. As we wrap up this show, we want to just say once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button on YouTube. And don't forget to tune us in later on tonight, 10 p.m. to midnight on YouTube here to visit everything that's going on and get us our final updates. We have a busy way to end off the week for you guys. So on behalf of Jake, Trey, and I, thank you once again. This was our coverage, the TNC Sports Talk coverage of the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Final score, Los Angeles Rams 30, Buccaneers 27. Take care. We'll see you guys soon.